and essentially gifted you this home and was in the process of making repairs such that you all could have a home base for your journeys, with the hope that one day one of you would become strong enough to defeat him and release him from his contract.
So that was basically his overarching theme, is that he gave us all this so that way we can become strong and hopefully defeat him one day.
That was the vibe you got. Was it was more of sort of a hope that would happen.
Yeah.
Not a like, I do this for you, you do this for me. It was more seemingly he had a vision from the goddess of fate that advised that your journey was important, and as a follower of the Raven Queen, wanted to assist in that way. So this is just to assist a fellow party of awakened travelers. In the last session, your group split, leaving Virgil and Asher behind to investigate a what looked like a falling star that seemed to land at Pop Flash Quarry. When the group entered, they were identified and attacked by these very advanced and powerful constructs. They somehow defeated these creatures through a lot of crazy lucky rolls, some unlucky ones, and some heroics. In the process, Hyde actually perished, as these creatures these constructs seem to specifically have a prejudice towards your group members that even outweighed any kind of survival instinct. Hyde was promptly revived, and the group uncovered that these creatures were actually seemingly humanoid-like bodies made entirely of gate glass that had this metallic armor exoskeleton. By way of Harmony's natural 20, you guys had gathered 150 pounds of gate glass that you brought back to the mansion. Where we start our session, your group was just kind of relaxing. Some people were going around getting a few things done. Hyde is actually out on a hunt to try to just feel like himself again. So he's just looking for food in the surrounding woods. And as we start, Virgil, you will just be waking up from your rest after having an exhausting day, staying up all night, performing this Hallow spell.
Now, my question is, Asher, did you take my mark?
Take your what?
My mark, my brand.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so the way this works is if you have my brand on you, you are resistant to radiant damage within this area.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, brand
I'll
me
say-
next.
I'll say you can do it retroactively. So I'll say you can designate whoever you want to bear the mark.
Oh, okay, I can, like from far away, or?
Well, once you interact with them, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't want to just brand them and not explain why
Sure.
it's there.
So is it it's a physical brand?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the, I think it's in my portrait, actually. Let me look.
Is it the sun symbol?
It's a sun symbol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So
As
there's
you're-
that.
As you arise, the rest of the group will say you were just kind of relaxing. Ezra, you were mending, getting some work done. You all notice Virgil seemingly exit from a long overdue slumber.
how do you feel?
I feel tired.
Well, no sleeping anymore. We gotta go shopping.
I smile and shake my head at the excitement of this kid on shopping, but I'm going with him to go shopping.
Okay.
Anyone else want to come with us?
Morning, everybody. We doing brands?
Oh yeah, and then I go and explain this effect. So just for everyone's reference, in case any one of us forgets, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead cannot enter this house.
Oh,
All right.
Say it again. Celestials, fae, elementals, and undead.
Fiends and undead.
Fiends and undead.
Right. Nor can they charm, frighten, or possess anybody within the house. So if you're charmed and somehow you get into the house, you're uncharmed. I don't know how that would happen, but
Okay. That's awesome.
Okay.
okay. And then
So you know,
Go
also,
ahead.
sorry to interrupt,
okay.
but you can hallow a single place, I think, multiple times, and I think the effects do stack.
Holy shit. Okay, if we ever do long rests here, I'm working.
So, and also, Ricky, did you pay attention to the material components required by hallow?
No, and I've never done material
Okay.
components when it comes to
So-
rituals, so I guess I didn't know about it.
Okay, so it requires herbs, oils, and incense worth at least $1,000.
Okay. I don't know if I have that, but I have the gold for that.
So we'll say, so just mark off $1,000 then.
Cool, I'll do that. Secondly, as if you choose to wear my brand, like a damn cattle, you will gain resistance to radiant damage. So, yeah.
just
All
in the
radiant
Hallowed
damage?
area?
All radiant damage, yes.
Anywhere?
In the house. In the house. If so, for example, if I were to go Scourge form, you guys wouldn't be affected by that.
I
Yep.
would like to get branded.
Great.
I'll put my arm out.
Does everyone want to get cool tattoo?
Yes.
Can I get it like on my neck?
Absolutely.
Like
Son
behind
of
it.
a bitch. That's
Wherever you
exactly-
want it. So with gentle affirmity here, I'm just gonna try to do my best impression of a sun on someone's permanent body.
It can't be that hard, right? It's just
I
like-
don't know.
Okay.
I thought I had a
It's
stencil,
explicit. No, I'm kidding. All right.
so everyone
So,
has those things going
Just
on.
for, let's have everyone go down the list. Asher, Asher, you go next. Fira, yours is on the neck.
Yeah.
Asher,
On the top of my left hand.
I like it. Harmony,
Back of my neck.
okay. Ezra,
I'm gonna do the same thing. I have to.
back of the neck. Okay.
There you go.
Looks like all the ladies showing some solidarity here.
Yeah. And
Okay.
so, and then it hides off hunting, so I can't give it to him currently. But I mean, if you want to just,
I
say
mean,
for the sake of
we'll
it.
say he was back earlier, so we'll say you could give it to him, and we'll let Eddie choose where it is.
Okay.
Forehead.
Great.
Okay. So with this, you see Asher just like kind of being antsy, like a dog that needs to be let out to pee, like at the front door, just really excited about shopping.
I'm excited
You
too.
guys give me 10 minutes and I'll be ready to go.
You got it.
And I'm gonna start using Find Vehicle.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, smart.
I could feel Asher's disappointment turn into excitement. Okay. So after a short while, Ezra, you conjure a vehicle out of nothing.
Does our group have a name yet? I'm gonna ask everyone.
Like a rock band? I asked back.
Yes, like a rock band. If not, we should really start thinking about something.
Yeah.
What purpose would it serve, Ezra?
So that we can put it on the side of the truck.
And with that, Virgil's sold, and he'll try to think of a name.
Okay.
I'll think.
So with that, the truck is conjured, no name on the side. You all pile in, and presumably you are headed Where now?
The sink.
To the sink.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're heading out, as you're beginning to pile into the truck, you do see the familiar face of Father Thornley as he gets out. He's seemingly just got a large cup of coffee that seems to be pouring out the steam into this crisp morning air. He just goes, greetings. I see you've met our more metallic friends, eh?
Oh, you mean the? I don't know. I didn't see any metallic friends.
Are
Are you
those always
talking about
around
the
here?
things that fell from the sky?
I've let's just say I've been around a long time and I've tangled with them before. I can see you're getting ready to leave, but maybe we should talk when you come back.
Okay.
And with that, he just is kind of staring at you and the truck that you're getting into, just like he looks like he's got a lot to say.
Okay, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
make this quick.
Yeah.
And with that, he just says, as you're all about piled into the truck, he just kind of shouts, just try to stick together. They seem to be almost like, they seem to track people like us very well.
Cool.
And with that, he just kind of gives a nod and sips his coffee and goes back inside.
Who's
Would
driving,
you
by
like
the
any?
way? Sorry, Pierce.
Would you like anything? Harmony calls out.
I think I'm the only one who could drive because it's me and Daru,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
He shouts back, fresh meat.
If we can find it.
Does construction happen daily at this place?
It happens 5 days a week, and you're currently on a weekend.
Oh, god damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hop in the car.
Yeah, I'll give Fear the keys, if there is keys.
Okay. All right. So with that, you guys set off. You're now heading towards the sink. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So your travel is mostly uneventful. You're about here, so sort of by the sort of lakeside. Just I'd say maybe about 20 minutes by vehicle north of the sink. Traveling by road, you encounter one other vehicle that seems to be leaving the sink. It appears to just be an unmarked van. Other than that, you don't see much on your way back. And after what seems like but a few minutes, you see the familiar signs and the gate that marks the entrance of the sink. You would notice that the water level has pretty markedly increased, and it looks like there has been some emergency restructuring within the sink to put up a dam, or to put up like levees to sort of try to keep this water out that's already made its way through part of this half-sunken city.
Of course, Asher was right.
What? I mean, that's what the moons do.
So with that, you make your way into the sink, and where exactly are you going?
Well, I'm looking for weapons.
We should go to the bank first. Get the money out of this, and I'll hold out
Sure.
the wallet. Or the bank of chance posers.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
So, somewhere around there's two banks. There would be one around the Iron Bastille and one near the State House. So there's sort of like one kind of uptown and one that's in just a more business area that also holds the Watchman.
The Iron Bastille and the State House are pretty close together, aren't they?
They're right next to each other.
We're
It doesn't-
coming from the south. Or we're coming from the...
Which one is the like business center?
The Sink doesn't have much of a big.
Whoa.
The Waxen Plaza would
Or like, yeah, okay.
that'd be here. That's where all the vendors are. There's not a bank in this district. There's one here, and then there's one like actually in the State House.
It's called the
Okay.
Iron Bastille.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you approach, you just see a large stone building that looks very plain. It just says Bank of Dweomerheart. Who's all going inside?
Only outside.
I'll be with Asher.
Okay.
I'll go in.
Okay. As you enter, Ezra, you have the wallet
Mhm.
out. Okay.
Is anyone else going with me?
I'll go in with you.
Okay. So the two ladies enter. And with that, you see this sort of very short line of folks trying to get in. It looks like most of the people here look pretty destitute. And you do see one individual as you enter is actually being escorted out by security. It looks like possibly a drunk that is just sort of being treated as a riffraff here. But there is a line of about 2 or 3 people to get you into one of the tellers.
Okay, I'll go stand in line.
Okay. After about a 5-minute wait, you are summoned by what appears to be a middle-aged human woman who's very well kept. She's wearing essentially like all black, like power suit that's very well fitted, and she's wearing a kind of a very tight bun, and she's got a little gold-plated name tag that just says Connie.
Connie.
And she says, "Hello, welcome to the Bank of Dweomerheart. How can I help you?"
I'll take out the card. I would like to take out all the money on this card.
Her eyes narrow, and she reaches out and grabs the card from you,
Suspicious.
looks at it,
Smile
and then
at
turns
it.
it over back to you. And you notice at this point there's still a little drop of blood on the corner of it. And she just says, "Okay, is there anything else I can assist you with?"
I would also like to withdraw some items from here.
Very well. And let's see what we have. Do you happen to have recorded exactly what was in this thing?
Yes, there was 3 items. Eyes of Charming, which is the one that I'm most interested in. So
Okay.
I'm gonna get that one. And I'll turn to Fairy and be like, we don't actually even have to give them any of this stuff. We could just keep it to ourselves.
You mean the rest of the group?
Yes.
I'm looking away. Suit yourself.
And then I'll look at the Baton of Fish, Command, and then Hat of Disguise.
Okay.
Where did she get all this?
So if you recall, this is the so these are essentially there's a banking system in Dweomerheart where you can store items that can be withdrawn from any bank.
Okay.
And it's essentially whoever holds the wallet or it's like a vault key is the owner of said items. So if you're just out and about without this thing locked in like a gun safe or something and someone mugs you and takes it, they can just take all your shit. This was taken from Mr. Greer, the one that got one shot by Asher.
Gotcha.
So Okay, so you take about $8,000. How to Disguise, Eyes of Charming, and the Baton of Fish Command.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
The Baton of Fish Command?
That's right. And
Fucking...
with that, she says, and now that you are a valued member of the Bank of Dweomerheart, as you are clearly over our credit check limit, would you like to open a checking account?
Look at Fira. I don't know what that means.
Are there any fees?
Are there any
There is a
practical?
one-time starter fee of $100, but any cash that you deposit will slowly accrue interest, and it allows you to withdraw any items and or cash assets from any bank through any of the holds.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I have more than enough cash, I believe.
Okay.
So I give you the 100 from my own.
Okay.
money.
So whose name is this under? Or do you want to do a group account?
This is our
Group.
opportunity.
Group account? Okay,
Yes.
Fira says group account, Ezra says opportunity.
We can name our group whatever we want.
Yeah, I guess it's up to us.
He says there's also, if your group is incorporated, the starter fee is also waived.
We are incorporated.
We're incorporated.
That's the name of the group.
Okay.
Incorporated.
So if then I was mistaken, if this is a corporate account, the credit check is a little higher, but again, the fee is waived, and there also are some other services that are exclusive to our corporate account holders.
I'm not there, so I can't ask this question.
Okay.
Shit. All right.
Okay.
All right.
If this is a corporate account, I'm going to need to see a 10,000 cash credit check, as well as some proof of the authenticity of your corporation. And if you need time to gather your documents, we can set up a time for you to come back.
Okay. Yeah, I think we could come back.
Yeah, can we still get our stuff though?
Yes, of course. And with that, she gives you your items. And she says, oh, and if you don't mind, when you come back, and she gives you a business card, she says, go ahead and ask for Connie. We work off commission, so
Sure thing, Connie.
she gives you a nod.
Okay. I was just kidding earlier, by the way. I'm not gonna take any of these. I will look at the eyes of charming though. I want to see them.
Okay. As far, you want to identify them, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll use a spell slot to do it. Like.
Okay.
Does that work? Yeah.
Yeah. So the Eyes of Charming, this is a non-attunement item. It essentially allows any wielder to cast the following spells: Suggestion and Charm Person once a day. It uses whatever spell save DC you have. If you don't have one, it's 15.
Are these glasses? What are they?
No, sorry. So they're actually two, like, I don't know what these things are called, but they're like two kind of gold gilded jade spheres that you hold together, and you can kind of clink them together. I don't know if anyone has ever seen
like stress balls.
Kind of, but they're very gilded and ornamental, and they actually appear to have almost like reptilian-like eyes that are carved out of some kind of amber or something like that, that almost work in like a like gyroscope way, where there's like these crystals inside of a more like a glass orb that has gold gilded around it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Okay. Before we get out of the bank, I want to stop and say, hey, Kira, there's a way to try to figure out if my mother is alive.
Won't you find that out?
I've been doing some reading, some studying. I've learned some new spells.
Okay, when we get back, we'll discuss it further.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll walk out.
Okay. So you guys reconvene with the rest of the group. What is the plan?
So, how much money was on that card?
8,720.
Oh, wow. Please.
Lord.
Should we keep this in a group or separate it by person?
Yeah, this is something about having a group account. You guys are interested.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Yeah.
We'd probably have to go to the Huntsman's Lodge to get like paperwork.
Paperwork.
Yeah, they need us to show that we're.
I say we just bury all of our cash somewhere on the property.
Yeah, but she said something about interest accruing. I don't know anything about that, but
I don't trust it.
I don't know if I trust banks.
I don't know if I trust banks either.
That seems pretty unanimous for what
Um,
we're doing with it.
Hey, sorry, everybody, quick aside, where did we put the 150 something pounds of gate glass?
Good question.
Just
think it was
threw
in
it
the
on the
disc.
ground.
It's okay, it's in the disc. It can, okay.
Okay. So, just so you know, you're probably at about the weight limit of that disc.
Yeah, we have a lot of shit in here.
We should
The weight
clean
limit's
it
going to
up.
be 300 pounds. And I don't know, maybe I'm just letting you know, it's a thing. So if you get any more large items, you might be cutting it close.
Did we get two things? Did we get any type of contact information for the father? What's his name? Thornton? Thornley?
You didn't
No.
know.
Okay. We have to probably get that. Let's get a cell phone or something next time we're next to him. The second thing is, did the house come with any type of storage? Like a overarching bank?
We could have our own bank.
We could have one fitted in there.
Oh, like a
You
vault?
could, you
Yeah, like a vault.
could, you would probably have to work on building or purchasing components of that to make it yourself.
Yeah.
Or find some kind of I will say, given time, with Asher's know-how with thieves tools and or computer systems, you could, if you bought the right components, you could create like a kind of computer controlled security system with the actual components of like locksmithing and stuff like that, or just the straight up lock and make keys. I'd say Asher would be able to do that. Or
Okay.
you
Or
could program like an arcane lock as well.
could he do that with the computer system that's being installed?
You
At the
could, but that would take you to go out and buy components to create that.
Sure.
So it's kind of up to you guys as far as like how in depth you want it to be and what sort of things you want it to be held.
Yeah, I think a vault would be a good idea.
I actually think we should build a vault underneath the house.
Like a physical one?
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a giant hole.
So that's
reinforced,
probably going to take
so-
some group funds to figure out.
Well,
You've
we got $8,000.
from Thornley, but yeah, that would be a commission.
Yeah, I think next time we talk to Thornley, let's get his digits so that way if we ever in the middle of the field think of this, we can wire him the money and he can get started on it.
There's no cell phones in this universe.
Well, I mean, there's
Watches.
digital ways to communicate. Yes.
There people generally, you can have pocket watches and stuff to keep track of like items and stuff like that, but it's not like it was on New Delhi. Like there's actually not a set up comms system in Dweomerheart.
No shit. So how do people communicate with each other?
They do it, they have to buy essentially like magic items like sending stones.
Oh, I have the message spell. Fucking idiot. I'll do it.
Message also has like 100-foot range. You'd have to do like a sending.
I have sending.
Yeah. I think I have sending too, if that's what I was talking about beforehand.
Yeah.
Yep.
And those of you that are
I do have sending.
Those of you that are native to Dweomerheart, which would be pretty much actually everybody, you would know that especially Fira would know this, in the distant past before the Civil War, there was a comms, like communications network through Dweomerheart. At the onset of the Civil War, the sovereignty tore all of it down as part of the coup against the old Imperium. And it was never built back up because they essentially didn't want people to be able to communicate and organize in that way. So everything's seemingly having to be done through magic. There's no easy way to communicate long distance.
Well, both of us had the sending spell, so if we want to talk to Thornley, we can.
Okay.
Anyhow, that's probably a little bit of a tangent there.
Do you want to ask him now, or should we do that for later?
Well, there's no way for us to give him the money to do that right now, because that would
Well,
be
you
a
could
commission.
basically ask him what he would need.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit, I'll do that right now.
We
then.
can also figure out how much money we can actually spend on other resources.
Man, smart. Okay, yeah, I'll do my sending.
Okay.
Sending.
So essentially, you're asking Thornley what, essentially, that you want to build a vault.
An underground vault under the facility, and what it would take to do that.
Okay. So he would direct you to a vendor in the sink that he's been using for larger scale construction items that are specifically enchanted. So he would advise you to go to the Enchanta Life magic store. And
does Virgil know anyone at the Enchanted Light and vice versa?
It rings a bell.
Cool.
And essentially ask for a vault door to be delivered to the coordinates that he gives you.
Just that's it? Just ask for a vault door?
Mm-hmm. And then he will essentially, for the cost of installment and using his guys to do the rest of it, he would know how to do all the rest. He would just need you to get essentially an arcane locked door. Would cost, he'd take another $500.
Oh, that's
So the cost of the door you cover, and then $500 to him, and he'll get it taken care of.
cool.
What
That's
if we
it.
want to lock it ourselves without not arcane lock? The computer. What if we wanted to not use an arcane lock?
Like digital or
Like a
electrical?
digital or mechanical?
He wouldn't know anything about that, and he would essentially advise that he always thinks that arcane is the best way to go because the world is rife with hackers and thieves. No, bypass the other systems. To be honest, Asher, you would probably know more about further enhancing security with the use of tech.
What I'm saying is, could I do that?
It could be additive, or you could try to go a completely different route and just I mean, it's hard because, to be honest, the easiest way, an arcane locked door is going to be easier than an actual mechanical vault door. That would cost you quite a bit more money. But you could combine, you could like have another layer of security over it if you wanted.
Okay.
Cool.
As far as how you would do that, that's kind of going to be a little bit on you to figure out creatively, like what exactly you would need. But you need a lot of like essentially computing supplies, wiring supplies, and tools to set everything up, and then be up to you to make the programs to.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, let's say we go to that store amongst our shopping.
Okay.
Cool.
I think we should
Alright.
hit it first to figure out how much it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. So, as you travel to the Waxen Plaza, amongst all the different vendors you see, you do catch the eye of a familiar-looking tabaxi, Lena, the one that was selling food items when you were spending time here in the sink. You do see a large store that's got a neon sign that seems to just glimmer from one side to the other that just says Enchant a Life. And there's almost, as it glimmers, there's like this arcane, like little spark that kind of flickers across in a very Disney-esque way.
That's cool.
So you all approach, is everyone going inside?
Is this
Yeah,
where the
I'll
door
go.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because you were directed here to get a vault door.
Yeah.
When you look at this shop, it looks like it's maybe like 20 by 20 feet wide.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So as you all enter,
Is there we're in like a vendor plaza. If I look around, do I see any weapon sellers?
you don't.
Okay.
A lot of the vendors here seem to be selling like linens, like housing supplies. There's some doing like some construction type supplies.
Okay.
You kind of get the sense that for weapons, you're not going to have a lot of luck in these parts. The rest of you would know that weapons aren't the sort of thing that people generally sell out on the streets. You're either going to have to go through a legitimate source like the Huntsman's Lodge, which would require a hunting license, or to go underground and to buy essentially off the black market.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just go in.
Okay. So as you enter, Harmony, you're the first one in. What you see is a blank room that's just got a ton of these like touchscreen things that are kind of sorting through various items. You do see some weapons and pieces of armor that are showing up, but a lot of these have like a little asterisk that says requires a hunting or competing license. And sitting at the front is what appears to be a tiny male goblin wearing khakis and a yellow polo with a little sticker on his polo that just reads "Slap Happy."
Slap happy. We have coupons for this dude.
Couldn't make
Yes,
it
we
as an
do.
independent, so he had to. Okay. Hello.
Oh, hello.
We were sent here to buy a door.
A vault door.
Yes, I have many doors. Come on back.
How does all this? Harmony looks very confused as she walks through this store.
And with that, he just, in a very quiet voice, just timidly just says, "Well, first off, my name is Slap Happy, and I am your purveyor of the Enchanted Life. As far as doors go, we have a variety of options. Around what size are you looking for?"
She turns around and looks at everybody else and sort of steps back.
A large one.
I'll explain the approximate size of the house currently.
Okay, well, it sounds like maybe this decision has not yet been made. So, if you would like, I could give a recommendation. I would say anything between about 5 feet wide and 10 feet wide kind of gives you that nice sweet spot of not spending too much money, but also saying, hey, we mean business. This is a door that you are not getting through.
I like it.
Of course, if you are a big spender, we can go even bigger. And some say bigger is always better, but between you and me, even though I work solely off commission, I think that the 5x10 is really just sort of your sweet spot for where you get the most bang for your buck.
Is
Sounds good.
is bigger simply just adding more space to put more items in the future?
No, this is just the size of the door, not the size of the.
Of the vault.
We're just
vault.
talking about the door. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 5x10's fine, I think.
Okay, very well. And as far as the strength of the enchantment that you require,
What are
Extremely
my
complex.
options? Oh,
Whoa.
Probably
extremely.
make it hard to get in, yeah.
yeah, the most complex, I guess.
So we have multiple bundles. We have the apprentice package. We have the journeyman package. And funnily enough, now that you ask, there is a sale on our biggest and, as I say, baddest enchantment, which is the Archwizard. And with that, he kind of snaps his fingers, and you watch as this projector creates this hologram in the middle of the room, and you see this massive stone slab of a door that, as it's sort of like slowly rotating, like you're in the loading screen of a video game, and you watch as these runes are just like appearing on the door, and they flash and disappear, and then appear again, flash and disappear.
That looks expensive.
It's on sale though.
The Archwizard package typically clocks in at about $3,000, but due to our special weekend blowout sale, it's clocking right now at about $2,200.
Oh, that.
This
We
sale
can
is
totally
good
do that.
until tomorrow at around 5 p.m.
Let's do the Archmage package.
I
I'm
agree.
cool with that. Yeah.
Can anyone open the door if we know how?
Yes, this one is equipped with biometrics, and it can come with. And with that, he kind of like looks side by side and like for some reason leans in and just says, "Password protection."
Oh, biometrics and password?
So, for example, if you say something like, and with that, he kind of looks at the hologram and just says, "Ice cream $7." And with that, you watch as the runes, like there's this slash that goes through all the runes, and the door that doesn't have any crease or anything just kind of cracks and opens, almost as though the stone itself had just been split in half. Like it opens in a way that looks like it had broken. And with that, he says, "And again, ice cream $7." And with that, it reforms.
Now, could you have both biometrics and the password?
Oh, yes, absolutely. The typical way is what people do is they put their hand up to the thing and they touch it, or just a thumb. Some people like to do a thing where it looks in the eye, but that's more of a thing that requires computers and such, and I don't deal with that.
Wow, I'm super interested in this.
Can you still take these and I'll take out the coupons?
He says, "Coupons for saving my life are always good here." And with that, he that'll essentially knock off $300.
1900.
1900, yeah. I mean, I'm down
Well,
if you guys are.
What
Yeah.
a bargain. I say do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So with that, you by the door, and he says, "Now, because you've purchased more than $1,000 of materials here, I do offer now a coupon And with that, he hands another coupon
Yeah.
that is 10% off any purchase of more than $500, and it's good until the weekend ends.
Can we use it now?
Oh my god, yeah. What else do you have?
Okay. So with that,
I've got a hunting license, right?
you do have a hunting. Everyone except for Harmony has a hunting license.
Let's-
If one of you could buy me a weapon, I would.
Yeah,
Kind
I
of.
got it.
She whispers.
I got your back, dude.
So
Don't call me that.
here I
please.
can.
What?
What? Nothing.
Don't call you dude?
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I got
So,
your back.
do you want to look?
homie.
Do you want to look at armor or weapons?
I'd like to look at weapons, please.
Okay, so weapons. Let's see.
What do you want?
Here's what I'm gonna do.
I don't know how to. A rare weapon.
Okay,
Holy shit.
Wow.
so this is what we're looking at.
Jackie's face like, ugh.
So it's probably best if everyone can sort of maybe take a look at the same time, so we don't have to spend a whole shitload of time doing this.
Yeah.
But if you're talking rare weapons, this is kind of the price ranges we're looking at, and this is where we're starting.
Okay, so those are a little bit pricier. Can I have 500 of the group's credits? That's it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Wow. Those are
Is everyone cool with that? All right.
more expensive.
Okay. I'm taking it out of the group funds right now.
Okay. Okay. So what sort of things are you looking for? I know this is like a bit probably overwhelming, but
Does the if I give a weapon as tribute, does it matter what type of weapon? Like, could I do a
nope.
Cool. I would like a dagger of blind sight.
Okay. So keep in mind, these prices are going to be subject to a little bit of change. This is more of like almost like a blue book of everything you have. So the dagger blind sight here, the cheapest you're going to be able to get one of these rare weapons is going to be about $1,000.
Shit. How much money do we have?
63.20.
That being said, if you spend this would essentially cost $900 because you're getting a 10% discount if it's over $500.
Does anybody else want to get anything? You guys.
This is what's in the green section.
What are you looking for specifically?
I just kind of want to. I want to get. So, if I wanted to get let's say a light bringer,
Scimitar?
yeah. But I just want one that's enchanted and one scimitar that's not enchanted. Do I do the unenchanted from the hunters?
You could buy it here. You might get a better item from the Huntsman's Lodge.
not only that, but you could also potentially have an item enchanted, like a better item enchanted.
Okay, so hold on. I'll wait till you use
Anybody else?
But I will buy the thing for Harmony. She doesn't have the hunter's license.
Okay. Anything like alchemic
Yeah.
stuff?
Can you go to the alchemic section? I mean, I'm looking for everything, bases, aspects.
So
and
this one I
additives.
might need to hide from you guys because I think it would show recipes that you haven't uncovered yet.
Do they show any, or do they sell actual potions by any chance?
Yeah.
What do they sell?
I mean, they do. So essentially, what Slap Happy would explain is that this is essentially so what you have is, this is like the Amazon of magical items. So this is just like a little stop that has a dimensional connection to a larger warehouse that's a full team of enchanters, alchemists, and craftsmen that essentially when you order something, they just pull it from the warehouse and port it here.
Okay.
So they have a shitload of drafts, toxins, buffers, bombs, augments, and coats.
What
if
are
you
the
want-
augments?
Augments are things that just give you an ability, like a potion of invisibility, or like a ghost speak tincture that allows you to speak to the dead.
Is the group interested in any kind of potion in specific by any chance?
Is there any potion that boosts spell power?
Spellcasting abilities?
Not exactly.
Is there any that makes you more resilient? Like
There's a ton. Those would be buffers. So buffers give you essentially some kind of resistance.
exactly.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like a potion of rage.
Usually it's elemental resistances. There's nothing that's going to give you a buffer against like physical damage.
Okay.
Okay. Well, in that case, one thing that I did want to look into is potion of water breathing.
Yeah, easy. How many?
One.
One?
Yes.
Okay. And how long do you want it to last? The standard is 8 hours, and then it goes down from there up to just 1 hour, and it can go up to 24 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours? Okay. That would be $300.
Okay. If the group does not mind me investing in some of these, is that cool?
I think you should buy all the potions you can buy,
Okay.
because then you have all the recipes.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Are you doing it to try to reverse engineer them for the recipe?
Yes.
Okay. With that said, it wouldn't matter the strength of the potion.
Oh,
So you can
wouldn't?
buy them. Yeah, you
Okay,
could buy.
well, I'll get the cheapest one then.
Okay, that would be $100 for 1 hour.
100. Okay.
Actually, sorry, it'd be 200 for 1 hour.
200.
So to kind of actually, here's what I'll do. I'll share my screen, and I'll show. Sorry if this is taking too long, guys, but
It's okay.
I know this. Some people are completely not interested in this, but
Oh,
No, man, I'm cool just to hear people's voices that I like. You know?
I have to
That's so
hide
nice,
part of
Ricky.
the screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll share this with you. Okay. Oh, fuck. There we go. Okay, so you have your healing drafts, filter of love, charm buffer, a fairy bomb, Potion
What is
visit.
a fairy bomb?
A fairy bomb is essentially an alchemic
Fairy fire?
that does a fairy fire.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
There
That's
is
kinda cool.
what Slap Happy is really happy about, which is a Fey coating, where you put it on your item and it makes the target that you attack with it. It puts them under the effects of blink.
That's cool. Okay.
That's funny.
You have chilled drafts, which work like essentially like a false life. So it's like a regular healing potion, but it gives you temporary hit points.
Mhm.
There's the Poison of Raven's Tears, which is it has no effect until midnight, at which point at exactly midnight the target takes 96 poison damage.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, there's just like all this shit.
Okay. 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 For now, I'm just interested in the water breathing. Actually, I'll get a fire resistance too.
Okay, fire resistance. That one would cost you. Because this is an A tier, that would cost you about 900.
900.
Hey
Jeez.
Alex, when she reverse engineers potions, does that mean that potion is no longer in her inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to. Do you guys sell raw ingredients?
Yeah, they'll sell you anything you want.
Okay, I'm going to get. Give me a second. Base, cinematic bases 2. Okay, I'll get. How much would 20 fairy aspects cost?
20,
19.
19. A lot.
A lot. It's probably better to farm it, huh?
I mean, if you buy it in bulk like that, actually, it's not as much as I thought. He'll give it to you for the asking price for that would be around. Let me see. Would be around like 5,800. If you're buying 19 right here and now, he'll give it to you for $3,000.
My God.
Okay. So these are what I use to make the healing drafts. How many healing drafts do you guys want me to make?
I mean, I won't say no to as many as you can, but
Okay.
will you disperse them accordingly?
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah, as many as you can. We're gonna be unstoppable.
Okay. Fuck. I mean, are you guys okay with spending $3,000 on this shit?
I had no other plans for the money, so that's my take on
I never buy
do-
anything.
Do we have a?
it. Never buy
Do
anything
you-
nice.
Do you know any
That-
way to?
Sorry, Slap Happy's gonna pipe in. He says, "And if you buy 19 of these, I'll throw in a bonus potion for you."
And 20 Slap Happy's really just one of these deals. I'll tell you what.
Okay. Wait, give me a sec. Let me do some math here.
Anything else?
Oh wait.
I don't need anything.
And then just one aromatic base.
I mean, a base will cost you like 15.
15. Okay.
Oh shit.
How much are you spending on the sword? Or on the weapon?
The weapon was $1,000.
$1,000?
So you guys are now, if you buy everything, you're at 4,015.
4,015. Okay.
10% off of that, so you mark off like $400. So it's like 3,600.
3,600. Okay. I'm going to put in 799 of my own money.
Okay.
So what does that bring it down to?
So we'll just call it 3,600 minus 799. You're down to 2,800.
2,800. Okay. I am good with that.
Okay. So
if
mark
everyone is good with that. So we still have
Yeah.
like over or around $4,000.
Mark all that off. You have 19 fairy aspect, the base, and then Harmony's blind sight dagger.
Okay. Cool.
Somebody roll a d12 for me.
I'm doing that.
5.
Okay, you got it.
5?
9.
9. Now roll a d6.
2.
Oh shit.
1.
Okay. So with that, Slap Happy hands you a little, what looks like a little box that just has all these question marks on it. And it has a potion marking on it.
Hell yeah. Okay.
What is it?
I can identify it right away.
Uh,
I'll open it and take a look at it.
You open it. With your alchemical knowledge, you don't need to. This is what you see is a vial that has this like orange clearish liquid, and in the center of it is this smoldering, almost like a tiny little sun inside of it. This specifically is a seed of a fire elemental.
Whoa.
Oh,
Technically, this is a poison that, if ingested, is just devastating.
Can you grow a seed of fire into elemental?
Yeah, with the right know-how, you could actually grow it into a fire elemental.
Into a permanent fire elemental?
Yep.
Almost
that's
like
your
a
friend?
pet
Yeah.
fire elemental?
Fire
It's like-
elemental pet.
We just found our vault guardian.
Yeah.
The of a fire elemental being friendly to you, you'd have to figure that out. It might not be as simple as just growing it and you being to control it. If you had some kind of item or something that allowed you to control elementals, that'd be a different story.
I do.
But yeah.
Okay.
We did at some point, I think.
Okay.
Slap Happy,
And
you are a very good salesman. Thank you.
I appreciate it, and if you wouldn't mind filling out this survey and letting Enchanterlife know exactly how helpful I've been.
Hey, I'm gonna kind of lean. I'm assuming that he's pretty short, right?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna lean down and say, "Hey, didn't you have your own shop before?"
No, this was my shop. I was always an Enchanterlife employee.
Oh.
Oh, I just thought of something while you're at shopping. If you want me to enchant Hollow again to stack it, you would need the necessary herbs and such to go along with it, which is about $1,000 worth of material.
We
But
have
that's up to you guys.
3,520 currently, so it is up to you guys.
What do you get from stacking it? Like,
Yeah, well, Alex, how does that work?
I don't know. It would just
I
allow
don't
you to
know,
add a
there's-
different effect.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, we
So-
can.
So
what effect is on there now?
The effect that's on there now is you are resistant to.
So
What's
you
it called?
what you could do is you could do energy vulnerability.
Yeah, that's what I did the first time, I think.
No. You did energy resistance, no? Energy
Uh,
protection, yeah.
Yeah, it's the protection part. What are you referencing?
So you could do vulnerability where affected creatures
have vulnerability to something like radiant damage.
Yeah, so right now we're protected, but then if we do it again, we can have it so everyone is, the enemies are disadvantaged to radiant damage or whatever the hell you want to call it. But there's also other things you can do too. You could,
Does the Hallow extend? Would it extend into the vault?
well, let's see.
It's like underneath.
It's a 60-foot radius.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
It looks like it's like the main living room.
yeah. So if we're in the main part of the house, we'll be fine. But we can have it so,
I mean, you could hollow different places too.
yeah, I can, that too. I can start going room by room and doing it everywhere. So it's,
And we can hollow the safe. The vault.
yeah, you can hollow the safe.
So the question is, do you want to throw in an extra, because of the 10% off, it'd be an extra 900 for one cast of Hallow.
Sure.
It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Mark off another 900 if you're doing it.
Okay, I'll take it off.
Alright, let's go to the hunter place.
Okay. So with that, Slap Happy thanks you very much for spending quite a bit of money at his establishment. And you head over to the Huntsman's Lodge.
Yeah.
Okay. As you enter, you approach the familiar dwarven figure who you remembered went by the name Bard, and as you do, he looks you up and down and goes, well, well, well.
Yeah, how's it going?
Back in.
Yeah.
It just looks like you haven't been active members in quite a while.
We've
We
been a
got a
little
little sidetracked.
No worries, there's a ton of work to go around, but what is it that your friend Bard can do for you?
I'm looking to purchase some weapons.
Alright.
What's this guy's name? Bard?
Bard. Alright, so you want weapons. So
Big weapons.
you can. So essentially, what you could do is.
I remember there's two different kinds of weapons.
Yeah, so you can get weapons with tags, which are like lethal build, brutal, any of that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the higher quality the weapon, the more tags you can have, up to 3. And then different tags are also going to come with a different cost. So I'll just fucking share. Sorry guys, I made all this weapon system shit that I think you guys haven't quite interacted with a whole lot until now. So
All good,
No,
man.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So these are some of the weapon tags you can get. These are like general weapon tags. And then you get into different ones that do different things entirely. Basically, you can add things like lightning damage, force damage, things like that to weapons. You could also have things like brutal, which adds another weapon dice on a crit, or lethal build, which upgrades the damage dice domination. So like a dagger instead of a D4 would be a D6, or like a long sword instead of a D10 would be a D12. So who wants what? Let's maybe go one at a time.
I'm good without any weapons, man.
I
Okay.
I
might as
fight
well.
with my heart.
So Asher's the one that wanted to be here. So what is it you want?
I would like so I can have like lightning or fire or ice.
Yeah, you could. So you want scimitars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at what we've got here, you can add heat coils to them, which would add a D4 fire damage.
Okay.
And that would be an extra grand on top of the price of the scimitar. So that'd run you about 1,200.
Okay.
But then it could be enchanted on top of that.
What? And it can be enchanted?
Yeah. The only thing is, it does take fuel.
Well, couldn't I just enchant it with like flame tongue?
You could, and they would stack.
How much is an enchantment?
A flame tongue enchantment might be like 3 to 5 grand. So do you want me to send you a picture of this and for you to think about stuff, or what?
Let me just get. Is it okay if I spend $1,000 on one of the scimitars?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Most
Let me get-
good as we make it.
Let me get open circuit.
Open circuit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So that's 1d4 lightning, and on a roll of 19 or higher, it inflicts the shock status. So I can make that and add it to your.
So that on one of the scimitars, and then just a standard scimitar.
Okay, so that'll cost you 1,400 total.
Okay, and I could throw 400 in.
Okay, so 1,000 group funds. Okay, so mark all that off.
Okay.
You've got 2 scimitars, and 1 is an open circuit. Okay. Cool. Are you guys done with the Huntsman's Lodge?
They don't sell any incense here, by the way, right?
What are you looking for?
Incense?
Incense?
Yeah.
How much do you need?
Not that much, like 25 worth.
Yeah, you can get that.
Or 20 worth, I'll get.
Okay. Yeah, you can get that.
How much does a license cost?
What?
How much does a license cost?
A license essentially would not. A license would cost about 100 credits or $100, and also you'd have to do like one job with the Huntsman's Lodge.
That could be fun. You could do a job with the
Yeah, before we leave, yeah, Harmony will say it might be worth it for me to get a license.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk up to the counter and inquire about such.
Okay, so you want to know about jobs?
I suppose so, if one is required.
Well, yeah, we've got a variety of jobs right now. Let's see, probably something entry level, I imagine.
Yes, I'm a beginner.
Yeah, I've got an eye for these things, so don't you worry. We all started somewhere, young miss. That being said, there's been someone's put out a job to try to clear out the quarry. It appears that there have been some strange creatures in that area.
Wait a minute. I have to kill what is it?
A beast.
Yeah. See if there's a job for a beast.
Do you have any jobs for giant beasts?
What was it? Say giant.
Yeah, I don't know about giant.
For regular sized beasts?
You
know what? I think the one in the quarry is fine. I don't know if I'm up to hunting a big beast.
Okay. Yeah. Quarry one it is. Again, as a standard, if someone else completes the contract before you do, of course you will not be allowed any of the rewards. But yeah, may the best hunter win, and good luck. Just find what creature it is, bring some proof of the kill, And anything that the alchemists or other craftsmen of the lodge would find useful, we would certainly credit you with a store credit if you bring back something interesting. And don't forget to log things in your monster manual. I keep having to tell you over and over again, but our archivists are finding that many of the hunters don't log their kills, and then we don't get the data we need. So remember, log everything, okay?
Shit, we haven't been logging shit.
We have a
Like
we have a book.
Pokedex.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And I exit.
Okay. So with that, you've accepted a contract via the Huntsman's Lodge, and yeah, you're in the sink. Is there anything else?
Can I visit? Bear with me. I believe his name is Father Sullivan.
It was Murphy.
Murphy. I don't mean to be insensitive. Father Murphy. Can I visit?
Yes.
It is Father Murphy.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
I'd like to visit him and ask him, the status update of the town and the people.
Yeah. As you do, I'm presuming the rest of the group comes, or is it just you?
I mean, I'll tell them where I'm going. They can choose to come if they want.
Okay.
I'll follow, but Harmony's hanging behind, just taking in the city.
Okay.
Away from the group.
So Virgil, as you talk to Reverend Murphy, he explains, the town's been well since the attack. If you recall, there was that large beast that sort of tore through. It's been in a state of change. The town is under new leadership. It appears that the mayor met an untimely demise, and the new mayor of the city is one Jack McAllister, seemingly a bar owner from the Drown district. Other than that, not much has changed. The watchmen have even seemingly eased up on the more common folk. We've been dealing with flooding issues over the last couple of days, people losing their homes and such, people living in the church.
Are people then homeless for the time being, living in the church?
A few, but we've got some of the volunteers working on getting new housing.
This, what is the morale of the city under the new leadership?
Well, there are some that think that Mr. McAllister's presence is welcome, as he's, younger. He's not cut from the same cloth as these sovereignty bureaucrats. Certainly seems enthusiastic. It's hard to say. Most of the folk around here don't have a whole lot of hope that enough is going to change, but I say we give him a shot.
I thank him for the news. I lean in and I'll place 500 credits or gold in his hand, and I'll say, to keep hope alive.
And with that, he looks at it, looks back at you, and you see this knowing look, essentially him knowing that you're not going to accept his refusal. At which point he just says, I'm proud of you, boy. You've certainly grown into a good and honest man. Just gives you a nod.
And then I'll grab his shoulder and say, wise man taught me it's the only real way to live. And I'll embrace him in a hug before I depart.
Yeah, he gives you a strong hug and tap on the back.
And now, DM, I do this One, because it's cool, nice, being nice and all that. But do my contributions help the town?
I mean, when
In
you were
some
last
small
here,
way?
you saw yourself. I mean, you were able to get some of the folks around here healed. You honestly have more financial means than you've ever had before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you've never contributed like $500, but that's a lot of money, and you imagine someone like Reverend Murphy could make it go a long way.
Right. That's what I'm hoping
Oh.
for.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to wait and
Cool.
see.
Right on, man. That's all I
What's
got.
happening?
I'll go rejoin the group.
All right,
Do we know McMillan?
McAllister.
McAllister? I'm terrible with names. Sorry.
Some in your group do. So, do you
I'll
share that information with the group?
Yeah.
So Virgil shares with the group that the town's prior mayor had seemingly met an untimely demise, and the new head of affairs in the sink is one Jack McAllister.
What?
Who's that?
It's the owner of the Ninth Steak.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very familiar with him.
Very familiar.
Am I
Look at Asher,
just
dirty look.
am I blanking here? I don't know him.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Okay, so I'm
We all do.
okay. I was blanking.
Except for maybe Harmony probably doesn't.
I don't think I know him.
Yeah, Ezra's just blushing like a motherfucker, you know. Maybe we should go talk to him.
I like that idea.
Oh, I don't know if you missed this, Jackie. I accepted a job to enter the guild, the Hunter's Lodge.
What job is it?
We have something in the Pop Flash Quarry.
I wanted to go there.
Something we need to check out and report back. But write it in the book, he said. I don't know.
Cool.
We gotta kill it.
And log it.
Most likely, yeah.
Okay.
You want to check that out? I mean, might as well.
So,
Yeah.
where are you guys
Nothing
headed?
else to do?
Yeah, let's go to the quarry.
Okay, Corey first.
Oh, go ahead, Jackie.
Well, before I wanted to, because the Pop Flash Quarry is a little ways out, right?
It's north. It's on the way home.
It's on the way home.
I mean, if you did the job, you'd have to turn it in anyways, so you'd have to come back.
Oh, you're right.
So, I mean, it's up to you guys.
Yeah, let's do that first.
At this point, it would probably, if you want to get that done today, you'd probably have to go soon because it's probably about like 5 p.m. and the sun is on its way down. So light is already low. You actually imagine by the time you get there, you might not have daylight.
Awesome.
I'm cool with that. I think most of us can see in the dark.
Okay.
Not Jackie.
I don't know if I can anymore.
I will light your path, child.
Okay.
So we don't need light. We
Harmony.
need 0 light.
Have you heard of Jesus?
I hate Jesus.
Okay, well,
Oh.
you can't see anything in the dark. We'll head to the quarry. On that
Okay.
note.
Okay. So, as you head to the quarry, are you traveling by vehicle? Yeah, your vehicle would still be up,
Mhm.
so you'd be able to do that. So, you slowly make your way to the quarry. There's no rush. And as you get close to it, you just see this massive area of just this perfectly cut, like a rectangular stone, just stacked up that goes into this deep pit.
All right. I'll walk through it.
Okay. As you begin to go down into the quarry, who's taking point?
I'll
Is
take
it pretty
point.
dark?
It's pretty dark. Yeah, at this point, you've pretty much lost daylight.
I'll take
Can't see.
point.
Okay, if you want to take point, Asher.
There's just like the tiniest hint of daylight out in the distance, but as you go down to the quarry, you're just completely obscured by shadows.
Yes.
I'll produce flame, so I still see.
God damn it.
Okay.
I'll stay close to Fira.
So Fira and Ezra are going by firelight. So we'll say there's a Asher. You can kind of be off, like away from the flame to stay in the shadows. Go ahead and make a stealth check, Asher.
That's a natty,
Okay.
which is
35.
no, it's only 33.
Okay. So very quickly, Asher just disappears.
God, I hope he doesn't die again.
Really? Okay. So
Really? Okay.
Asher disappears. I'll have Asher and then one other person make an investigation check.
I'll do it.
$29.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Okay.
Deflated, to say the least.
Okay. Virgil, you find yourself kind of looking around the quarry, and you get to a point where you feel like you've entered a place where you're a bit trapped, as you've kind of dropped yourself down into this pit. And when you landed on what appears to be like wet earth, so much so that like you're up to about your mid shins in this
Mud?
it's like mud clay. And it's got this just kind of old mildewy kind of almost like fishy scent to it. It's not super pleasant, but you're just mucking around in this and you're looking around, you're actually finding that you're a little stuck. Like,
Guys,
jumped down and you can't find a very easy place to get back up.
I'm stuck.
Meanwhile, Asher, as you begin moving down, you find what look like areas of impact. There appear to be 2 craters that you find, both of which have these stone, almost like capsules, that look like it's what created this crater. It looks like almost this giant stone egg with like the front of it blown out, like something is just busted out of this thing. You see an area where it looks like 2 of them have landed kind of in the same crater, and one where one landed in a crater kind of on its own, but they appear to be just busted open and no sign of any life close by.
No tracks or anything?
It's hard to tell if there's any tracks, and you stop looking pretty quickly because as you're looking through the second crater, you kind of turn and you look at something that initially looks like part of the wall, but you see this massive gaping maw just sitting there in the shadows. The width of this would be a gargantuan creature, kind of laid flat, its maw just kind of staring right at you, and you do see what look like familiar red streaks going down this entire worm-like body.
Okay.
As you can tell, it doesn't seem to have noticed you. It's just like sitting there.
I'm gonna go back to the group and let them know what I saw.
I'm still shouting I'm stuck.
Okay.
Do I see where he's stuck on my way back to the rest of the group?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lower a rope down.
Okay. You would also notice that it appears that he is stuck inside of the body of this thing.
Oh,
I'm what?
I was, okay, here's what's gonna happen. Instead of
What?
throwing the rope down, I'm gonna just say to, okay, Virgil, don't panic, but you're being eaten.
I respond back. I will be honest, Asher. I'm fucking panicking.
Okay, Virgil, listen to me. Now might be a good time to go scourge inside the creature.
That sounds like indigestion, Asher. Are you sure?
No, but it sounds really cool. You could like burn it up from the inside.
So we walked inside of it.
No,
I mean, are we
Virgil
really
fell
close?
inside of it.
You guys are close by.
We're all okay.
Do they hear his plan?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I noticed
Any inputs?
I noticed 3
No.
eggs.
Yes.
So
I-
there's one here that Virgil's in, one down where I came from, and then a third one somewhere else.
I'd like 2 people to make perception checks.
I'll do one.
I'll make one.
I'm
Wait,
incapacitated.
Are we supposed to defeat this creature or just report on it? That's a natural one.
I got a 21.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Ezra, all you notice is you just hear like movement on the other side of the rock across from where Virgil is. That appears that whatever this thing is possibly moving and moving rocks around. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Fira, you kind of look at what Virgil is standing in. It does look like he's standing on the like on top of like a massive worm. It's so big that you didn't even notice it.
He's on top of it, not inside of it?
On top of it,
Oh, okay.
but seeming like sinking into its body.
Oh.
Wait, is the rope that he laid down to me, is this gonna help? Can I
I
grab
did
it?
not give you a rope.
I thought you did.
I took it back when I found out you were inside a worm.
Well, I
He's
don't know.
on a worm now.
Yeah.
I'm on the
Can-
worm?
You're on it.
Oh, cool.
Can Ezra see in the dark?
Nope.
No,
No.
I
I
can't.
miss that. I will give you dark vision for an hour, up to
Okay.
300
Nice.
feet.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Alright, so everyone else can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put the
Fear
flame
cannot.
away.
Fear
I
can't,
can.
right? Okay.
Okay. You put the flame
Yeah.
away.
She's an elf.
As the light dies, you guys are just quiet. You don't hear anything. No movement. Nothing.
So, are we supposed to defeat this thing or just report on it and get back?
There's 3 of them.
I think maybe we defeat it. What's the point of just coming here and
I mean, what was
It's
the
here.
task?
I already forgot. So I say we just kill it.
Kill them.
Kill
If it
them.
means getting this out of the city.
I mean, this
I
thing is
am
fucking
down.
huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Virgil,
It's literally gargantuous.
I hate you, Asher.
Why?
is there
Why do you hate me when I just said gargantuous?
is there a cliff that I could push myself off of to get above Virgil?
Yeah, there's a overhang directly over Virgil. Yeah.
I will use levitate on myself,
Okay.
and like just right over the edge and not change my altitude and just push off.
Okay.
Float above him.
Okay.
Don't you wish you could do this?
Okay. How are we going to get you out? Here, grab my foot.
I grab his foot.
Okay. You grab Harmony's foot.
Yeah.
If I try to just go straight up, I can lift 500 pounds.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, the weight limit of it is 500 pounds, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm a strong 210.
But the way I think levitate
She's
works
about
is
160.
you have to cast levitate on the thing.
Levitate is on myself. I don't know, like, if I could...
So if you cast levitate on yourself, Virgil's just holding you. You're just like a thing that he could swing around.
Like a balloon.
Yeah. Like you're not able to lift him up unless you cast levitate on him.
Could I do this? Can I cast web on Harmony's arm and have her fly away and attach it to like a tree, and then I can climb out?
Yeah.
Wait. Harmony, here's the rope. Throw her my rope.
Unnecessary for the web then. Okay. The
Okay,
rope.
you catch the rope.
I will just wrap it around my arm,
Okay.
lower it down to him,
Okay.
and wrap it around as much as you can.
Okay.
And then I don't know if I could fly up if that works.
You would have to kick off of like Virgil to like there's no gravity on you. You were just in space.
Can I just do this?
I have the ability to change my altitude 20 feet.
You can?
Yeah. Up or
Levitate?
down. Yeah.
Okay.
What does it say? If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your movement 20 feet in either direction. And it says...
Okay, sure. Okay, so you can move.
See how strong the rope is.
Don't break my rope. I need that for
Okay.
the spell.
So you're now pulling Virgil out?
Yes, I'm going cautiously though. If I see the rope begins to like
Okay.
struggle, I'm gonna
So
stop.
we'll say you levitate away, you land, and you begin to pull Virgil out. Presumably someone's helping you. Asher's there too, so he can, hold the rope and look like he's helping with his 3 strength. But you sort of begin pulling, and with this sucking sound, Virgil, you get pulled out of this worm's body, and you're just getting pulled away. The worm doesn't seem to react.
Okay, cool. I'm with the group, and however you want to do this, let's fucking go.
You do notice at this point, you've not seen this thing move at all.
Is it
Like you've been here,
dead?
you've been dicking around with it for probably about a minute. Virgil has been inside of it, and it's not reacted at all.
Maybe it's dead.
Or it's
Or
dormant,
dormant.
and if we piss it off, it's gonna move again.
And there's
Or are these the worms that destroyed the town?
Yeah, is this the thing that came out of the ground? Can I try to remember?
I don't think anyone saw it.
No, we didn't see it. We just
Yeah.
saw the destruction, but we didn't see the monster.
You would notice that as you look around, there do appear to be like obvious areas of burrowing. This is quite literally like one of the like sandworms from Dune.
whoa.
And there are areas where you can see it's burrowed through, leaving like a huge chasm. The creature that attacked the sink was earth gliding. So it like ground up the earth where it was, but it didn't leave chasms. It was not burrowing.
Okay.
So, is the one that's mouth I saw? Is that the same as the one that Virgil was stuck
Yep.
in? Okay, so maybe it ate the other ones.
You said there's eggs, right?
Yeah, there's 3. They're all open.
They're all open.
They all busted out of them. But this is the only one that we've seen. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's already dead. Maybe somebody beat us to it.
Poke it.
Okay.
I'd like someone other than Asher to give me an investigation check.
I already did
Asher.
one. I failed.
I'll do
Someone who hasn't done one.
Yeah.
natural 1.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
-1,
God
0.
damn it, Harmony.
Okay. So, Harmony, you begin trying to walk around to see it. This creature's at a different angle, and you just get lost. Like you lose your bearings, and you've lost sight of the creature. You've lost sight of the group. Harmony's gone.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What a day.
I take out my bow, take out an arrow. I'm gonna shoot the worm.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Harmony, where are you?
In the silence, you hear this boom as an arrow is fired.
26.
Okay. Roll damage.
I'm gonna use levitate to float straight up above the tree line
Okay.
as far as I can go until I see people.
Okay. You
I'm going to get
float up,
into fighting stance.
and from this vantage point, you see your group again, and you were thinking, oh shit, like I thought I was doing a circle, but I actually just kind of went in one direction, got turned around, and was just like walking out of the quarry on the other way. Let's see. What you notice, you see a couple things. You watch as Asher fires an arrow into what, from your vantage point now, you can tell is a very massive and very dead purple worm.
Oh, it's dead.
Okay.
From the front of its mouth, you can see that there appears to be evidence of some kind of physiologic change, consistent with alterations made by gate glass. Whether this creature consumed it somehow or somehow got in touch with it, almost like when you saw the rest of the party have that moment where there was that red energy that kind of went through their body. You see that there are these red track lines that go up and down this worm's entire body. You see one area where it looks like the worm has quite literally been severed in half by some kind of, it almost looks like it's been like cauterized. And
The robots fought it.
you also see the capsules that Asher was referring to. These are like 20 by 20 foot stone capsules that look almost a little too perfect. And it looks like something is quite literally busted out of them. They do not appear to be organic.
13 damage.
Okay. You fire the arrow and it just gets lost in this thing's body.
God damn. Well, it's either dead or you didn't feel that.
Can I record what we've discovered thus far in our book?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So
Where's Harlan?
at this point, Harmony, do you go back to the group?
Yeah, she comes stumbling out of the wherever. I don't know if it's heavy forest. It's like, oh shit, sorry. This thing is definitely dead.
Okay. So, did another party kill her?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, maybe we should collect some stuff from it and then go back to the guys and be like, hey, we killed this giant worm.
Wasn't this where all the gate glass was?
That's what I was thinking.
maybe we should look around. If we can get underground somehow. Or just inside of the quarry.
Okay.
No?
I mean, yeah.
You sounded hesitant.
Yeah. Last time I went in here, I think I died. So, a little hesitant.
Well,
Is this where you died?
It was underground.
Oh.
Not very fond of underground.
Well, just stick close to us this time.
So I'll let one more person make an investigation check to try to find evidence of any other kind of fallen meteorites or anything like that.
I'm willing to do it again, but who hasn't done it yet?
I haven't done it.
Sure, it's all you.
Fear,
Mine's
I'll
on
give
my
you
great
advantage
phone.
because the whole group is accomplishing the same task.
All right. Advantage. Oh, 20.
There it is.
Okay. So you find a couple things. First off, you do find an individual that begins moseying their way over, as Hyde has apparently tracked your group and has entered the fray.
Oh, he's actually here.
Buddy.
Yeah.
So Hyde,
Yeah.
so you were doing some hunting and kind of taking the day off, and the group initially left you to it. They took off to the sink.
Okay.
And after a bit of time alone, you just felt like you were getting a little stir crazy in the house. So you just tracked them from your home up north, and
Yeah.
they're now in Pop Flash Quarry, the same place where you were fighting those constructs.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And as you've arrived, you with your survival instincts, you noticed a couple things. First off, there's a fucking massive purple worm
Oh fuck.
that is dead.
What?
From your vantage point where you've entered, there appears to be a chunk of its body that's just been completely blown out. And then one portion where it looks like something cauterized it, almost like a heated blade or something like that, and cut it completely in half. You go ahead and make a survival check for me.
All right. Um, 11.
11? Yeah, that's about all you can tell. And as you begin making your way over towards the group, Fira just notices you at this point.
Before I make my way over to the group, I'm climbing on top of the worm and looking at them just baffled. What the fuck?
So, Fira, as you turn, you see something climb on top of the worm, and you see the familiar form of Hyde.
How far
Everyone
away are
know.
you guys?
I think, are we close by? Yeah.
Because if not, I'd yell it.
We're not too far away. So
Yeah.
I imagine we
You
all
guys are
see.
kind of scattered around.
Yeah. We.
Oh.
Oh.
We're over here.
Jump down, head over to you.
So as your group links up, Fira, you can continuing on with your investigation check. You get a better look at that area where the worm was cut in half, and it does look like there's some kind of evidence of damage around the surrounding rocks in a very linear pattern. Like it quite literally looks like a laser beam went from just under the worm to transecting through it and then splitting some of the rock in half above it, causing part of it to cave down and essentially also split the worm in half by all these rocks falling on top of it. Going through, you do see a couple areas that look like there's been some impact, but each little area that you found impact has these wormholes or these like burrowing holes going through it. With that check, it looks like, and what's interesting is the holes appear to be much smaller and they appear to be almost accelerating or increasing in size. So with that check, the best you can tell, since there have been these kind of shooting stars over the Pop Flash Quarry over the last month or so, your best guess is that this worm was drawn here, or it was, or you know,
Maybe it ate some of the gate glass.
and you get the sense that it had quite literally been consuming the gate glass, as kind of evidenced by the physiologic changes on it. And best you can tell, the those constructs that you fought the other night seemingly dismantled this creature.
Can I collect some of the meat from it, or see if there's anything usable?
Go ahead and make a survival check, because it.
Like, how often do you find a purple worm? Jesus. That's a 10.
And a lot of the flesh has already begun to go
Like decay.
bad, as it was left out in the hot sun.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's winter time, so it's not horrible, but it was left out,
Yeah. Okay.
beating down on it in a quarry of white rock.
No worries.
Yeah, you can get about, honestly, this thing's so huge, even with that check, you can get probably about 50 pounds of meat.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll let everyone know what I saw. Harmony, since these are dead already, like, what are you supposed to report back?
Exactly that, I suppose.
Hmm.
That this thing was here eating. I guess we should just tell them eating gate glass, and it got killed by something that we killed, so the problem's taken care of.
Jesus, I thought you guys killed this thing.
Oh, no. No.
Just say fucking props, man. Jesus.
But we killed the thing that killed it, so.
That's true. 2 of the things that killed it. Or 3, bucket.
I guess we're done here then?
Yeah.
If
You guys want me to dig into it and see if there's any gate glass left inside, or do you think those things got it?
I'm gonna leave that decision to you.
Is there any alchemy stuff I can get off this thing?
Make an alchemy check.
Right, acid.
What's alchemy?
Intelligence proficiency.
22.
22. Yeah, you do have an idea as to a couple things you can get from this, actually. You would know that worm-like creatures like this oftentimes don't have like what we would consider like a blood, but they do have a vital essence that's just called hemolymph. That is a very potent additive.
Okay, I will take some of that. I'll take out my dagger, spin it in my finger. Like, Hyde, you can help me with something else.
Absolutely.
Okay, and I'll say as part of that check, you could harvest, honestly, about as much as you could carry.
Okay.
So your limit is actually just going to be the like literal like vials that you have and like flasks available to collect this stuff. So I'd say you could probably get about a liter of purple worm hemolymph.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take all that.
If you wanted to like dump potions or other things and get creative with carrying more, you could. But you've essentially exhausted all your volumetric containers.
So, question. This purple worm, like, the outside of it is like a hard shell, isn't it?
It's interesting because as you inspect it, the outside of it is actually this like spongy, porous material, and you start to see what look like the evolution of spines coming out from under, almost like giant hair follicles.
I was gonna say, because I was gonna collect one of its scales or some shit if it was hard skin. Still working on making either armor or a shield or both. Can I take a couple of its teeth possibly? I know this thing's fucking gigantic.
Yeah.
It's part of a tooth or two.
Yeah.
All right.
You could get a couple.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take 2 if I can.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Anything else people are collecting?
The thought to collect something off this guy is not crossed my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
So
Ricky.
with
man.
that, you seemingly have completed your contract, or more aptly, had the constructs from the night before completed for you.
Wait, what contract?
Harmony just took a contract to join the Hunters Guild.
Oh
And
shit!
That was
Yeah,
the one.
that's why we're in the quarry.
Shit.
Okay,
Welcome to the
on
club.
back to the sink, I suppose.
So with that, you make your way back to the sink. At this point, it's only been about an hour, so it's late at night. It's about 8 or so p.m. As you're walking back, you find yourself in the Waxen Plaza district, and you do see once again the familiar sight of Lena the Tabaxi, her food stand, where you've purchased previously many fine meals such as meat wallets and snow piercers. As you approach, you notice that there appear to be customers that you see a couple people running away from her store, and you see one that has fallen out of a chair, dropping his meat wallet all over the floor, spilling its contents,
Oh no.
and now kind of like scrambling to his feet and getting back as he's just yelling, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna start making my way over there.
As you make your way over, you see the Black Tabaxi looking very calm, but she has pulled over a giant crate of what appear to be some kind of food supplies, and she's kind of standing on top of, like sitting on top of this crate, and from under her you hear this loud banging.
God, it's a chocolate chip elemental, isn't it?
She looks at you and she says, "This has been one of my less successful endeavors. But yeah, you're not far from wrong.
Oh, no.
The ice cream elemental ate the cookie elemental."
Is it dangerous?
Oh, very. With that, there's this
Can you
Does
hold it there
kill
for a
you with
minute?
ice-
yeah, it'll probably stay for about a minute or so.
I'm gonna start casting magic circle on it.
Magic circle,
Yeah.
on yourself.
No, on the cookie element. On the element. I don't know what the hell is
Can't see
underneath
it.
there.
You can't see it.
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Ugh, never mind.
And with that, she says, "If you're here to help."
It's supposed to be a magical energy centered on a point on the ground. It does not say anything about it being on the
Okay.
thing.
Okay, I gotta read what the spell does. What are the rest of you doing? At this point, by the way, Lena just says, "If you're here to help, it is appreciated, and I can..." She begrudgingly says, "I can offer you a reward, but I don't want your help if you're going to draw any attention to my business. I've already
I can
had
take it down
several
if I need it."
complaints from the health department, and another one would be a great inconvenience to me."
Okay, yeah.
If I take it down for you, can I eat it?
Yes.
Deal.
And also, I'm gonna reverse my magic circle it.
What's that?
I'm gonna reverse magic circle it, by the way.
You're gonna reverse it?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
It's just gonna be stuck in there.
Okay. Let me check. Reverse.
It's just like a cylinder that it creates, a magical cylinder that keeps whatever is in there.
Okay,
in there.
so it can't leave the area.
Yeah.
But it's still banging on the door.
All right. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're
go.
concentrating. Nope.
This is not
It
concentration.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does take $100 of holy water.
I think we do have holy water.
Okay.
Might have used most of mine on my hammer. I don't know if I have much left.
I don't have any more.
We have one in the disc.
Yeah, there's one in the disc.
Okay.
You need about 4.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So if you've got some methallium, you could use that.
Oh, I do have some methallium. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that.
Okay.
How many pounds
So-
would that be?
I'd say half a pound,
Okay.
and that would
that's it.
cover it entirely. You don't need the holy water you have.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get in there and fuck this thing up.
Wait.
What?
Hi.
Yeah.
Do you say that out? No, hold on. We
I'm
should
hungry. It's a
look.
big-
We haven't even looked at it yet, right?
It's a big cookie monster. How bad could it be?
Here, take the coat
And
off
with
of
that-
it.
With that, Lena looks over to you and just says, "I feed it hippogriffs."
Holy
my God.
Oh, that's awesome. So I might have to go a little harder on it. I'm all rested up. I'm good to go.
Can I see it?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
No, it's beneath an underground door that she's standing on top of.
Hmm.
Like she's not moving the crates off this door until you guys are ready to get down there.
Okay. Well, after a minute, magic circle is good.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Right, so
I'm
just
all
to be
for
clear,
helping
we're
us,
gonna
Elaine.
destroy this thing
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
or
kinda
calm
wanna-
it down.
I want to see it first.
Well, there you go. One shot it. Does anybody have any fire spells? That might help. Fire magic.
I have plenty.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean, that's ice cream or cookie or whatever the fuck it is.
It'll bake it. Probably burn it.
I touch. Harmony touches Hyde's back and says, "Good luck," and you have advantage on initiative. I don't know if you
Awesome,
already
thank
do,
you.
but
I already do, but I could use a bonus because I have a +0 initiative.
well, she doesn't know that.
How do you
Yeah,
have
well,
plus
DM.
0?
Can I get a D4 on my initiative?
What you're trying to get a D4 on your
Can
initiative?
for him using that spell?
What? Oh, what? No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, get ready to open those doors, and I'll go hammer this thing. You right behind me there, Virgil?
Yeah, I'm willing to help out this lady.
Is Aster here?
Ready and willing.
There you are. Okay, make sure that thing doesn't get out of there. If it does, shoot it in its spot.
I gotta try out my new scimitars.
Virgil doesn't know
Ooh.
what to do with the cookie monster, but he's here to help.
All right, fuck it. Hit it with fire. I think that should work.
You know what? I'll give it a shot for you, bud.
Thank you. All right, let's do this thing.
Okay. So you're gonna all ask Lena to get off of this, to essentially like move off of the
Yeah,
door.
there's a spell on it, on the
Yeah.
door, whatever the fuck it is
And
now, so
it's
it can't
stuck in that
leave.
10 by 10
We can keep it contained.
area. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just gonna dive right in and
And
Yeah.
with that, she just says, "Be careful." And I don't know if this is information that helps you, but it's chocolate flavored.
Mm.
And with that,
You
she
can't deny it.
Good
picks open
God.
the crate and rips open the door.
Okay.
You all enter inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have to enter inside to see it?
Yeah, as you look inside, it is pitch black. There's no light in the chamber whatsoever.
I'll use create or actually I'll use one of my flint boxes to create a fire.
Okay, so Virgil's working on a fire. Once
Okay.
again, you're sort of like just looking into this chasm, so you don't see anything.
Already
And
jumped in.
ever since Ezra casted the magic circle, it's gone quiet.
I cast.
So
Right.
so who's entering?
I'm gonna cast Rage and go inside.
Okay, so you're just feeding in.
I'm gonna pull my scimitars out and go in with him.
I'll follow carrying my torch.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, Hyde, you rage. You
Yep.
dive inside.
Okay.
You look around. You don't see anything. You just see that there is slippery chocolate melted ice cream just kind of everywhere. This whole area is going to be considered difficult terrain.
Where are you, ice cream fuck?
Can I go behind Virgil, like following?
Okay, so who's all inside? I'll say this is all going to be one round of combat right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So Hyde made his move. Hyde, make a perception check.
All right. Oh, rolling hot today. That's a 7.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a 6th level True Sight on Fira, because I don't
Okay.
fucking understand.
Okay.
Can I see anything?
Did you
can
jump
see
inside?
everything.
Oh,
You can see everything.
You jumped inside?
yeah, I was behind Virgil.
Okay, make a perception check at advantage.
We all long rested, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That is
As a note,
24.
True Sight doesn't help you perceive things necessarily. It just helps you detect illusions.
24.
24. Okay.
And I can't, even with my dark vision, I can't see anything.
Well, you go in, you can see it's just like an empty chamber. There are many vats of ice cream. There appears to be like a sausage making machine. This is just like a giant kitchen that is just.
It's like
underground.
hiding. I see.
Yeah. So in this first round, what is everyone else doing?
I want to go.
I would-
stealthy.
Because
Okay.
it's all happening at the same time. Who's staying outside, or is everyone diving in?
I mean, I'll go in.
Okay.
Can I hold I don't know how to pronounce it. GS or GS?
The GEAS one? Geese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll hold that.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. But I
I-
just gotta know what everyone's doing. Because
I would like to go in the middle of the room, which is difficult terrain because there's chocolate everywhere. And I'd like to cast fairy fire around me in a 20-foot cube. And telling everyone to get away from me for a second.
What? Okay.
Okay.
And does anything light up?
So. Something does light up.
Well, lay it on me, man.
As you cast it, there is you notice, you hear these plops of chocolate ice cream from the ceiling. And you look up, and there is now a glittering, for a second, figure that, as you cast the spell, what is your spell DC?
That would be 17.
17.
It's a dex save. You have to roll.
I rolled a dex save.
Okay.
So you do notice that there's this kind of dark movement above you as this something inky is like moving along the ceiling, and your fairy fire does not take effect. But it does, as it moves out of the range of it, you do notice this, what appears to be this giant chocolate mass that almost takes the form of a dragon. And with that, as this inky chocolate ice cream is dripping off of it, it just lets out this gurgling, like. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Did she say that this thing's an
How does that go
elemental?
again?
Did she say it's an elemental, or did she not say?
She called it an ice cream elemental.
Yeah, she said elemental.
Nice. I rolled a natural 19, then a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay. So hide with a natty.
Yep.
I got a 18 total.
27.
I got a 19.
Okay, Fira and Ezra.
10.
I got a 20.
Rolling hot. Not you, Jackie. Easy.
So, if you guys like, we can actually move to Astral now.
Oh yeah. I love it when you say those words to me, bro.
Guys, I have 3 spell slots now. It's
What?
amazing.
Look out. Let's get this done in one round. Yeah?
I know.
Right? It's about to go down.
Do we have any ice cream fighting music?
You guys think this is a goddamn joke?
Right? When in all reality, we're facing a black dragon.
So, okay, I have to think you pulled this creature and baselined it off an actual character sheet from D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we figure that out after we play, like what you based it off of?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'm just curious.
I think this will be the creature I kill in the name of Baphomet, so let me finish this one off.
Whoa, buddy. Get in line.
Get in line.
If the best fighter wins.
I'm about to get chocolate wasted on this motherfucker.
Chocolate wasted.
As a note, this creature would be considered huge.
That's awesome.
How's it fit?
I mean, this underground area is reasonably large. Like it takes up a good part of the what do you call it?
Room?
The underground portion of the Waxen Plaza. It's maybe about 150 feet wide, this whole underground area.
Shit.
So, let's see.
More
As
than
we
4 times the length of my dad's old house. Jesus Christ.
Is that an acronym? ICE?
Yep,
All right.
ice cream elemental.
That's awesome. All right. Kudos to you.
Top of the round is Asher.
What?
And we'll hide if you want to take your initiative now. You can take it.
Fuck yeah, I'm taking it. Come first serve, motherfucker. So I'll take my shot. As Asher is about to jump, like, nope, I win. I want to go full bore at this thing. How far away from me is it?
It is about 25 feet.
25 feet?
Sorry, this is
Okay.
about a 50 by 50 foot cube.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, I'm gonna go slipping and sliding across the floor at it.
It's difficult
And then-
terrain,
Yep. That's what. So I've got 40 feet of movement.
so you move 20 feet.
Can I slide an extra 5?
I'd say if you go reckless,
Okay, deal.
pretty reckless.
All right.
Go ahead and make an athletics check to see if you can
Alright.
slide the last bit of the way for some speed.
Athletics. That's 15.
15. As
Yeah.
you go towards it, you go to slide.
Yeah.
And you lose your balance and you drop to your knees. You're still sliding towards it, but as you get to it, you're basically prone on the ground.
Okay, well I'm gonna go slide and just go cat claws at it and fucking.
Okay. You're prone on the ground now, and you're just attacking from prone.
Yep.
Okay, with your claws.
Yep.
Okay, I won't give you disadvantage because that seems like something claws would be good for. So go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. So is it straight roll?
Straight roll.
Okay.
Unless you're going reckless, then you can go
I
reckless.
was going reckless, yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
was the
at
roll.
advantage.
Okay. So that's a nat 19 for the first one. And the second one is 15 total.
15 misses.
Okay. So my claws, let's see, so it's just a d4. So I do 9 points of damage to it.
9 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
It's gonna be a long day.
Right.
Okay. That brings us to basically Fira, Harmony, for everyone except for Ezra.
Wait. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to section Hunter's Mark. And then I'm also going to pull out my swords and attack it.
Okay, so you're gonna run at it.
Yeah.
So it is difficult terrain. So what's your speed?
Well, I have a total of 30.
30?
40.
40. So you can move 20 feet and get about 10 feet away from it.
Okay, then I will stay here.
Okay.
As close as I can.
I mean, you can bonus action dash. You can.
Yeah, you could leg it.
Bonus action. I use bonus action. Hunter's Mark it.
Oh, that's right. Okay. You can action dash, or you can shoot with your arrow or your bow.
Oh, sorry. But
What are you doing?
I'll shoot it. Boom.
All right, roll your attacks.
Bang.
In the meantime, Fira, Harmony, Virgil. Oh, sorry. Hang on.
Okay.
Just Fira, actually. Not Harmony and Virgil yet.
Okay.
For some reason I lost access to Astral, so I can't see nothing.
Okay.
But
You maybe if Jackie's streaming, you can pull up the stream and look at it. You're in a large room, and you're 30 feet away from it.
okay.
Okay, so I got 28, 28.
So I'll try casting Geas on it.
Okay.
So wisdom of 17.
Let me check that the casting time is 1 minute.
Oh,
So that's 10 rounds of combat.
great. No, I won't do that then. I'll just try a moonbeam.
Moonbeam?
Yeah.
Okay, Moonbeam.
Nice. That's actually a really smart one, I think. That'll work out.
Okay, what level?
I'll do 5th.
Jesus. Okay.
What kind of save is it? Dex?
I believe it's a Constitution.
Constitution?
Nice.
That is a 25.
Holy shit.
Save. So it takes half.
It does. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I gotta roll a disadvantage. I'll re-roll because I forgot what I was rolling. Okay. So that's an 11.
Then it fails.
Okay.
So I'll tell you the damage right now.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
I'm assuming a 28, 25 hit.
Those all hit.
Okay.
Damn.
Great as you go.
Now, Moonbeam didn't change anything about the shape or anything, right?
Shapeshifters have disadvantage on it. I don't know if it.
If it's not in its original state, and I don't know if that does anything to this guy. Because if it's not in its original state, then it has to go to its original state if it's failed.
Okay. So as that happens, you watch as it morphs into this just blob of ice cream that just cascades down and splatters, encompassing now the entirety of the room. So you're now about 3 feet deep in melted chocolate ice cream. So go ahead and roll. Asher, what was the damage you rolled total?
37.
37 total?
Yeah.
You notice that the damage you were doing does not appear to be as effective as you would expect.
Mine was 31.
31? Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, you watch as a big chunk of it is just straight up melted into liquid, and the rest of it is just like completely surrounding the room right now. You're just completely surrounded in chocolate. Okay.
Can't wait.
That brings us to initiative count 20.
Sorry, as a bonus action, can I try to eat it?
You take a scoopful of it and just put it in your mouth.
Nothing happens?
Does it taste good?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Shit. It's not great. Oops. Okay, that is 8.
8? Okay. So you shove this ice cream in your mouth, and then you've had better. It's a little bit sweet and not chocolatey enough. And then you take 1 point of brain freeze damage.
Yeah, I knew it.
In there. Other than that, it just seemed like normal chocolate ice cream.
I love it.
Okay. All right. On initiative count 20, we have a lair action.
Oh my god. This thing is a dragon.
Okay.
Well, right now it's just a puddle on the floor. So that's a little trickier.
As the moonbeam is still coming down from the open crevice above you, you hear this gurgling sound from all around you. And the ice cream level begins to rise. I need everyone to make a strength saving throw.
God damn it.
Asher's one weakness.
2.
Not good.
18 for me.
18 for me as well.
Actually, a charisma throw would be worse for me, but a charisma saving throw. But
I got 12.
Okay.
I got 16.
You watch as there is this bubbling geyser of chocolate ice cream from the site of the moonbeam, and Asher and Harmony, you two are completely submerged in very soft chocolate ice cream. The rest of you are sort of pushed away towards the edges of the room as part of succeeding.
I got a 2, by the way.
Okay, so Ezra, Harmony, and Asher are essentially drowning in chocolate ice cream at this point.
Did you my way out?
That brings us to Harmony and Virgil.
Now, You'll have to bear with me, man. What's the consistency of this ice cream, and is it cold or warm because it's dripping?
Freezing cold.
Freezing cold, but it's liquid.
Soft serve.
Soft serve. Okay.
Ooh.
Then what we're gonna do? I'm gonna put my hand in the ice cream, and I'm gonna cast a 5th level fireball and see what happens.
Oh, fuck.
What? Where are you?
I want to be. Oh, let me move first. Let me get away from people.
Where are you casting it into?
I'm going to cast it. You know what? I can chuck this. I'll cast it over this direction here. Can you see my ding?
Okay. So just away from the party.
Away from the party. I want to see what
Okay.
happens.
So with this, in a very heroic way, you watch as Virgil gets pushed back by this geyser of ice cream, and looking very brave, you watch as he begins conjuring this fireball, chucks it to the other side of the room, and with one swift swiping motion detonates it. Go ahead and roll your
Well,
damage.
Oh, did you fail
Damage
it?
Regardless, because even if I fail, you do damage.
Okay.
I picture him sliding across the room in the superhero landing stance, kind of. And then just like,
So I rolled a. Oh shit. I just realized I fucked some shit up. So, just so you know, at this point, you watch as the creature reforms. It still took the damage, but it actually would have made your con save, Fira. So it's.
Oh, did it reform before my turn?
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, can I take that? I didn't know it was tangible. It was like
it's tangible now.
Could I change my move?
Sure.
Okay. So, for shits and giggles, instead of doing a fireball, because it's in a tangible form now, I would like to try this move out and see what happens. I'd like to do 6th level disintegrate and see what happens.
Okay. What kind of save is this?
This is a dexterity save as well.
Okay. Does it do half damage on a fail?
On a failed save, the target. Okay. Sorry, says he's not sure.
Or on a
It
success?
doesn't say anything about a failed save if it does any damage.
Or a success?
It just says what it does for a
Okay,
success.
so that means if
or a
it's
failed,
it does
yeah.
no damage.
Oh, it saved it?
Well, I didn't roll yet. I got an 18.
Oh, one above it. You saved, buddy.
Okay. So
Another day, guys. Another day.
with that, you watch as Virgil holds out his hand and just fires this quite literal, like, just hellfire War of Worlds, like, radiant beam of disintegration. And you watch as this creature, in this unnerving amount of speed, fires up the wall and begins skittering across the ceiling as Virgil's trying to track it, just not able to keep up with its erratic movement. With that, it dives back down into the ice cream and slowly, like a Navy SEAL, begins arising. Okay.
So then I'll just use one of my bonus action, some sorcery points to do a cantrip.
Okay.
Let's do. Shit, it's been doing some dex saves here, but I'll try it. I'll do Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
That is a 25.
That saved it. And I don't think you get any damage because you saved.
Okay. All right. That brings us to
Wow, this guy's it's pretty dexterous.
Dexteritus.
Yeah.
This thing's got some pretty
Dexterous.
saves. So with that,
Thank you.
it brings us to Harmony.
I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm gonna move 15 feet towards it. And
15 feet towards it.
yeah. And it seems everybody's going all out. So I'm gonna cast Mental Prison on this thing.
Okay.
We're just dishing out the crazy shit for ice cream.
Right.
If it's immune to being charmed, it doesn't do anything.
It is not immune to charm. Okay. And what is this save?
Intelligence 17.
Okay, it got 13 for intelligence.
It failed.
Okay, it is going to use its first legendary resistance.
Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. It still takes 30 psychic damage.
Jesus. Okay. 30 psychic damage. Okay.
And 15. Am I within 30 feet?
Yes, you would be.
I'll Hexblade curse it.
Okay. As a note, you are also at this point just barely keeping your head above water and drowning in this chocolate ice cream.
Oh. Good to know.
So I'll allow it because I didn't catch it before and you already got through your turn, but at this point is now when you begin to submerge after getting your Hexblade's curse off and your spell.
Am I submerging as well?
No, you succeeded on that save.
Cool.
Okay.
Am I suffocating?
At this point you would be.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet.
That brings us to Ezra. You are also submerged and suffocating at this point.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm going to try to get out.
Okay.
I don't know how to. Yeah,
Go ahead and
I don't
make
know
a
how to do
strength
that.
saving throw.
That's not good. 4.
4. Ezra, you're unable to get out. You get your head just above water, but the swirling ice cream just kind of pulls you back under. Okay, so I'd say that's your action. I don't think there's anything you can do with the bonus
I
action.
can't do anything.
Okay.
I have to like see everything, and yeah, I can't do anything. I'm useless right now.
Yeah. All right. So that brings us to the ice cream elemental, who I actually skipped.
I was just saying you went slow as fuck in initiative.
No, it was supposed to go before Ezra, but that's okay. So it is going to lash out at Hyde, who is directly in front of it.
Bring it, ice cream bitch.
This is definitely ice cream fighting music right here.
It has
Oh, that's right, I didn't do that.
it has advantage on you because you're prone. It is going to do a bite attack on you.
Okay. Can you resend the music link?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that is going to be a 33 to hit.
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
Lucky I don't have armor on.
Okay, and then it's going to do 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
That's a 25. Oh, natural 20. On
Damn.
the second one.
Okay.
Because these are at advantage. So then the third one is just a 26.
Okay. Yep, those all hit. My AC is 14.
Okay.
I don't think I can cancel that 20, can I? Can't see him. Never mind.
Yeah, I would say you won't be able to see him. All right. All right. So this is. So you take 8 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
halved to 4,
Okay.
and then 4 points of cold damage as it has bit you, and you are also grappled by it. And as it's just raking its claws against you, that is going to be 11, 16 points of slashing damage. Oh, sorry, no. 26 points of slashing damage, halved to 13.
Okay.
And then 6 points of cold damage. And then another 9 halved to 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And another 1 point of cold damage.
Okay.
And as it has hide in its mouth, it is going to move over this way with hide. Okay. That brings us to top of the round. Asher. Unless Hyde wants to take his initiative.
Go ahead and take a couple shots, Asher. Just don't hit me, please.
Well, Asher is also currently under the ice cream. Right.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
If I cast Rope Trick, can I get out of this?
Does Rope Trick have verbal components?
It does.
Then you won't be able to cast it while you're submerged.
Son of a bitch. Okay. So we're doing a strength save.
You got the 3 characters who dumped strength.
16?
This music's so intense.
16 is a success.
Fuck.
That's
yeah.
after you crawl your way to the top, choking on chocolate ice cream. Jump out. That's your action. You just have movement and bonus action.
Bonus action. We're gonna cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay, you cast Zephyr Strike.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I am gonna. No, I'm not gonna do anything else. That's it.
Okay, that brings us to Fira.
Is my moonbeam still up?
Your moonbeam is still up.
Cool. Can I cast Contagion and I think it's oh, never mind. If I cast Contagion, my moonbeam will still stay up for the full minute, correct?
Yes. Is contagion concentration?
No.
Then yeah.
How far is the little monster from me?
The monster is about 70 feet away.
Oh. So I guess I'll dash to it.
Okay.
To get 60 feet.
How close are you trying to get to it?
I'm trying to get touching like melee range.
Melee range is not going to be possible because it's difficult terrain.
Am I still effective since I could or is it because it's ice cream that it'll be difficult terrain to
It's
me?
because you're walking in about 3 feet of ice cream.
Okay, then I'll dash and just do a 30.
Okay. You can get about here. So you can move about 30 feet with a dash.
Alright.
Okay. All right, that brings us to...
So, should I go now? Can I just jump in because I had the natty?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go now. Sorry to fuck the orders up, guys.
All good.
All right. I'm just going to launch my... So I'm grappled, correct?
You are grappled.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and break the grapple then.
Okay. Contesting strength check.
Yep, I have advantage on mine. 19.
Okay, I rolled a 28.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Can I... Well, that would be my action to try to do that, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I'm doing.
Hey. All right, guys.
Can I do that bonus action roar thing? Or is that an action to do that?
Action? I don't know.
I think that was an action. Actually, yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, look at your character sheet and see if it's there.
Oh, yeah, it's an action. Call the behemoth as an action. Okay.
Okay. That brings us to the lair action. Okay. With that, this area here between Virgil and Fira, there is an explosion of chocolate ice cream. And I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shoot.
Can I also make some sort of, maybe on my turn, some sort of arcana or insight check to see if this is all one being, the ice cream on the floor drowning, and the one fighting your hive?
Yeah, on your turn.
Okay, great.
What's
I
that?
got 18.
18, okay.
Dexterity save. I'm gonna add that feat. I don't know what it's called, but I have it.
Favored by the gods.
Yeah, favored by the gods. So that I can add some.
2d4.
Yes, please. $22.
22. Okay. Actually, both of you take no damage.
Great.
You just hear this bubbling next to you, and you avert as there's just explosion of ice cream with what appear to be hard chocolate and cookie chunks that come out of it. But you suffer no damage. Okay, that brings us to Harmony and Virgil.
Oh, this is so ridiculous.
Do you want to go? Did you have plans to go first, Harmony?
I'm drowning, so I would like to try to undrown.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to eat my way to the top.
Make a
swim my way
strength
to the
saving
top.
throw.
I'm gonna use my
Actually, good point of order. On initiative count 20, when the layer action changes, the flood kind of subsides.
oh,
So that would actually free everyone that is currently trapped.
Oh, everyone's free. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Sorry,
okay.
God.
each round the layer action changes. So Harmony, Asher, Ezra are now prone on the ground.
I was already freed myself.
Okay, never mind then. You are not prone.
Half my movement speed to stand up,
Okay.
and oh gosh, with 15 feet, could I get to Ezra as I call out?
Yeah.
Do you want to get? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
There's just coughing up chocolate. Because.
So the Harmony sort of dives into Ezra at the ground, and they both disappear into a cloud of shadowy smoke.
What?
And I dimension door us.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Okay.
Right over here.
Where now? Oh, here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Enough running through this shit.
Ooh.
All right. You
That's
cast
my
the
turn.
dimension door. Okay. All right. That brings us to top of the round. No, not top of the round. Harmony Virgil.
So can I do that insight or arcana check to see if the ground and the creature are one?
Go ahead and make a. I'd say make a perception check.
Perception. Unnatural 20.
Okay. It does appear that the ice cream bleeding off of this creature is not the creature itself. It's just got all this ice cream caked around it.
Gotcha.
So it seems that this is a discrete creature on its own. So you have your action left.
Action, I'd like to do a I can move half my movement speed, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know what 15 feet is. I was thinking there.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. I'd also like to do distance spell, my meta magic distance spell.
Okay.
So I'll use one sorcery point there, and then I'd like to use fourth level. I think it's fourth level. Yeah, fourth level blessed. So everyone's gonna be blessed.
Okay.
Bunch of blood.
What does that do again?
Everyone has a D4 to attacks and saves.
Cool.
Very nice move. Good use of meta magic. I love it. That
you.
brings us to the ice cream elemental. It actually, at the end of your round, before it takes its turn, it's going to take a legendary action to make a tail attack on Harmony, flanking it. Where's my fucking dice? Here we go. That is a 26 to hit.
I'm gonna use my reaction to roll a d6.
Okay, I got a 4.
That misses.
So as it lashes its tail out at you, Ezra, you turn, you duck, and you watch as this thing is just about to hit Harmony as you're holding your hand through the dimension door. And you watch as her form just turns into the shadowy mist and then reforms, still holding your hand there.
Oh my god.
Okay, that brings us to its turn. It is going to swallow Hyde.
Oh shit.
Oh. All right. Being swallowed by an ice cream monster.
That's not a great roll.
Strangely enough, the first time Hyde's been swallowed by a monster.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone deserves it, it's Hyde.
Okay, so that is going to deal D10. Okay. Forgive me.
I'm so hyped right now.
I'm guessing you guys would you'd probably hear this gurgling, pissed off fucking like.
Oh yeah, so you take 7. You take 7 points of slashing and piercing damage,
Okay.
and then 3 points of cold damage.
Okay.
But you are blinded and restrained.
Okay.
And as you begin kind of through, peristalsis, move deep into its stomach,
Yeah.
you sense this ungodly, just cold freezer that you are being moved towards.
Okay.
With the sense that this is a bad place to be.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to... Oh wait, it has more attacks. It's going to turn and take a claw attack at one at Harmony, one at Ezra. Harmony, this is for you. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, Ezra, 31.
That hits.
Okay. God damn dice. Fuck. Oh, this is a disaster. Okay. I'll just do the same damage for both of you. You both take 4 points of cold damage and 12 points of slashing damage. There it is.
Okay.
And that is its go. That brings us to Ezra.
I'm going to say to Harmony, give it all you've got, and then I'm gonna start muttering a prayer under my voice, and I'm going to hold a path to the grave for when Harmony hits.
Okay. That brings us to top of the round. And then, do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
No.
Okay. That brings us to top of the round.
I'm gonna go at top of the round because I'm trying to get out of goddamn muck piece of shit. All right. So I just need to try to break the restraint, right?
You'd have to try to climb out of this thing.
Okay. So what would I be rolling? Just athletics checks? Because
What are
I
you
want
trying
to
to do?
get out. I'm just trying to so I'm just consumed by this whole thing,
Yeah,
right?
are you trying to claw your way out?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
All right. Let's see. 17.
17. You're clawing, no effect. You're going deeper and getting swallowed by this thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I'm going to. I don't even know if that would work though. So I'm going to take a point of madness to stack another rage to get the earth gliding effect.
Okay.
Can I try to earth glide out of this thing?
Cannot earth glide out of this thing.
Okay.
Good try.
Good try.
I don't know if it's got.
That brings us to Asher.
Okay, am I within 15 feet of this fucker?
You're about 15 feet away, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my scimitars, and I'm gonna move 15 feet to get into attack. I currently have Zephyr Strike and Hunter's Mark going on this bad guy.
Okay.
My first attack is at advantage.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
One thing I want to say on Rage 1, it said when you enter a rage, any creature of your choice within 60 feet must make a wisdom save of DC 14 or be frightened for a minute. Would that take effect?
Sure, because you raged when you came
Inside of it, yeah.
in. It rolled a natural 19.
Fuck. Okay. It's worth a shot. Sorry, Asher.
Okay, 26.
Hits?
Natural 20.
Hits?
Okay, so I get.
Two weapon fighting, you get a third attack, right?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. 14.
Misses.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage and let me know while someone else takes their turn. Because it's getting a little late. Fira.
Do I have sneak attack?
Yeah, it's being flanked. And you had advantage, so yeah.
And I have.
Yeah.
Okay, Hunter's Mark. Okay.
So, Fira, what are you
Is
doing?
it still difficult terrain or is normal now?
Still difficult terrain.
Shoot.
Oh, I'd like
Okay.
to use my movement to move back 15 feet after my attacks.
Okay.
So.
I'll move.
15 feet was your whole movement, James.
I get an extra 30 feet the first time I use Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So I'd like to use that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How far away am I from it?
About 30 feet. So if you wanted to get into melee, you'd have to double dash.
Yeah, I'll double dash.
Okay. You're in melee now.
Cool. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. That brings us to layer action. Okay. So I need okay. I need Harmony, Ezra, Hyde, Fira, and Asher to make a strength saving throw.
You guys are blessed, by the way.
That's right.
17.
Damn, I remember that when I made that fucking athletics check. Mine's like a billion. 26.
Oh, I mean Hyde. Actually, you're fine because you're inside of it.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
25.
Success.
Fucking bless, saved my life.
Ezra,
13.
that's a fail.
14.
14, that's a fail. So you all take. So Ezra and Harmony, you take 14 points of bludgeoning and cold damage as the area around it swells up and it creates this almost whirlpool of thrashing ice cream, and you find yourself just getting hit in the chest and in the face with these hard frozen chocolate chunks. And you are pulled towards it, which you're basically already right there. But that's it.
I have resistance to cold damage.
Okay, so then you would take 14.
And how much damage do I take?
None, because you succeeded.
Okay.
So that brings us to Harmony and Virgil.
Do you have something you need? You know what you want to do?
I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Okay, you can go.
Okay. I'd like to use my empowering reserves to use 4 sorcery points to gain some temporary hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move 15 feet this way, and I will go into Scourge form.
Okay.
And if that does anything to surrounding ice cream around me, I'm not too sure.
It just begins to glow with radiant light.
Okay. Well, then that would be my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. That brings us to Harmony.
I will take the cue from Ezra, as we've done this before, and I will summon Dusk and bonus action Vanishing Smite on Dusk,
I love it.
and then take 2 swipes.
And I'll release my thing.
Okay.
A total of 62 points of damage.
Okay, and these are with the scimitars?
Yeah, which would mean that he has.
And one of them is magical, right?
One of them has the shock attribute. Oh, I forgot to add the D6 for that. So what? 67, and because it was a critical hit, he is now electrocuted or whatever.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know what that does, but
It can't take reactions.
cool.
Feet is halved. Okay. You get the sense that your non-magical scimitar is not doing as much damage.
Okay, should I have?
I'll take 10 points of damage off of that.
Okay, I could tell. I have them
Okay,
both.
so let me know how much.
33 was the non-magical. 29 was the magic.
Okay.
Does 17 hit?
17 misses.
Okay, well, second one was 29.
That hits.
So this is too many dice to roll.
Okay. Do you want me to let you figure it out while someone else goes?
I'll do it in astral right here.
Okay. Keep in mind, all the damage you do is doubled, not just the dice.
Jesus.
So plus 10, so 72 doubled. Jesus.
Fucking broken.
Holy shit!
So it's 144 points of damage.
144
Yeah,
points of
that
damage
boy.
in one hit.
Jesus.
Holy
And
shit.
if it has less than 50 hit points, it is vanished.
Okay. Yeah, we got some serious mathematics. So that's.
How is that so much damage? How much damage do you do?
Banishing Smite is 5d10 plus 68 plus a d12 and a d6. Plus
Is that a bonus
flat.
action? You can do that like once per day, or how many?
It's just a 5th
Okay.
level spell.
So you watch as Harmony rears up for a strike against this creature, and she swings. And you watch as she swings, her strike is seemingly slowed, like it stops in midair. And at this point, Ezra's whispers become audible to everyone in the room as the whole chasm is just filled with this chorus of ghostly words. And with that, you watch as these shadowy wisps begin dancing around Dusk as Harmony's swinging. And it's almost like her swing has been frozen in time. And as there's those whispers just kind of swelling and swelling and swelling, there's this moment of complete silence where all you can hear is just hundreds of Ezra's voice in your head whispering some language you don't understand. At which point Harmony just goes out of that slowed time motion and just scatters this creature all over the walls. And you watch as the ice cream elemental is just completely decimated. And there's just chocolate ice cream and chunks just everywhere across the wall.
So did we win?
Is it gone?
Is it gone?
At which point it reforms,
Fuck.
Son of a
No
bitch.
shit.
still alive.
So I'm free of
It's
it, though,
going
right?
to take a legendary action to retaliate against Harmony.
The hide's not inside it anymore, right?
Yeah, Hyde should be free.
Well, I get to roll to see if Hyde is still inside.
Like in shock, he didn't do shit until it reformed around him.
I'm like, I'm free. I did it.
That Hyde would still be in. So let's see. I need to make a big Constitution saving throw. It was 144 points of damage. Oh
Yes.
yeah, I mean, there's no way.
You make a 77.
Yeah.
con
So,
save.
so yeah. So with that, Harmony just literally slaps the bitch out of Hyde, and you watch as she just yeets Hyde to the other side of the room. But this creature is still alive. It reforms, and it is going to take a tail attack against Harmony.
Is that a reaction?
Fuck you. It is a legendary action.
Okay.
That's a natural 19.
Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, there's a weird buzzing.
3.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I know.
Jake, fucking. So I already have the cold damage. 6 points of cold damage and 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. That brings us to Virgil. The creature.
Not me.
No, you already did your scourge. You went before Harmony.
I did go before Harmony. You're right.
The creature hides free. It's gonna bite Harmony.
Really pissed it off.
Yeah, you did. That's a 24.
That hits.
All right, you take 9 points of cold damage, halved to 4, and then 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And you're grappled.
Okay.
All right, that brings us. Oh no, it has more shit.
Jesus.
It is now going to take 2 claw attacks on Ezra.
Okay.
Natural 19, and then 26.
Those both hit.
You take a total of 21 points of slashing and cold damage.
Okay.
And with that, it is going to move out of the range of Hyde and Fira. Oh wait, it would move out of the range of Ezra too.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use a reaction.
Okay.
Can I try to hit it too?
Yep.
And I am a warcaster, so that means I can use a spell.
I am too. So if it ran past me, I don't know if
It
it
didn't
did.
run past you, Virgil.
Okay.
Can I also use my reaction?
Everyone wants a piece.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
Alright. And this is with my mace, by the way, too. So it does a d6. Not anything great, but. Son of a bitch. 8 points of damage.
What kind of mace is this?
Or just a regular mace.
Okay,
So it's
doesn't do
half,
as much as
probably.
you would hope.
Yeah.
All right, Ezra and Fira, what are you guys doing?
Do you want to go first, Fira?
I'm moving the moving beam so that
I don't think you can do that with a reaction attack.
so what's the opportunity?
You can do a melee attack, or if you're a warcaster, you can cast a spell.
Oh shoot. Then I guess I won't do anything.
Okay, Ezra.
I'm gonna point my finger at it. You let her go, and I'm gonna use
Oh, wait.
first level command.
Sorry.
Yes.
You said melee, so can I cast contagion on it as it's like running past me?
Only if you're a warcaster.
No, nah, never mind.
Okay. Wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
16.
That fails.
I'm gonna use second legendary
Oh
resistance
my god.
Oh,
to keep in harmony.
Okay.
It's mine. Okay.
Good try.
That brings us to Ezra.
Fuck. This time I'm gonna say it louder and I'm gonna cast it again. First level.
The range.
60 feet.
Okay, you're just in range. Okay. Better.
Drop it.
18.
Oh, that barely saves.
Okay, it
I'm gonna
saves.
move 15 feet toward it.
Okay. That brings us to top of the round. Asher, unless Hyde's going first.
I'll go first. Probably not the smartest idea doing a small kitchen, but I'm activating the placator.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if I can propel myself across all this slick ass ice cream to get a shot at this thing.
Okay.
So reckless. Yeah, fuck it.
You're
But
gonna.
actually, can I earth glide through this floor?
No.
Damn it! All right. Yeah, I'll just try to. Can I get to it with the placator?
Make an athletics check.
All right.
At advantage because you're raising.
Yep, I was gonna say. 20.
20.
Yeah. Yeah. Athletics. Yeah, 20.
Okay, I'll say you with that check you do make it to it.
Okay.
Barely.
All right. I'm gonna take my shots at it.
You're essentially like using the hammer almost as a cane, and it's sort of picking up momentum with each leap that you make with it.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's gonna fucking horribly miss. That's a 3.
Okay.
Let's try this again. Come on, dice, don't fail me now, goddammit. That is much better. It's at that. Forgot. There's that advantage. I gotta re-roll. Okay, so I rolled a 2 and an 18. Should I just be the first attack?
Yeah.
Okay. So 21.
Hits.
Okay. That's a natural 19.
Hits.
So I'll roll again just to see if I get a nat 20, which I almost did. Okay.
Go ahead and roll up all your damage.
All right, we'll do.
And then that brings us to Asher. Asher and Fira.
For the bonus action, with my cunning action to dash into melee.
You can just make it to him.
We're gonna go 2 attacks again, or 3 attacks again. 19.
19 misses.
So 66 points of damage.
Okay. It doesn't appear to be as effective as you would expect.
Isn't the placator a magical weapon?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
24 and 25.
Both hit.
Okay. And am I flanking it with anyone?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so sneak attack on the first one.
Separate out your magical and non-magical damage, please.
Okay, I'm gonna do this first one's gonna be with the magic one.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and
this-
roll all your damage, and let me know. Okay, Fira, what are you doing?
If I move within 15 feet, would I be within melee range?
You could just get up to it.
Nice. So I will cast Contagion on it.
Okay.
On
Save.
it. Constitution.
Ooh, that's pretty good. It's like a 23.
It passes. Alright, I guess that's it. I can't do anything else.
Okay. All right, that brings us to layer action. Perfect. All right. You watch as there is this chill that emanates from this creature, and you watch as it starts resorbing some of the ice cream around it, almost patching up areas that Harmony has just blown out of it completely. And it is going to regain some hit points.
So 38 for the magic attack and 10 for the non-magical.
Okay. Okay. So you watch as Asher just completely takes this flurry of attacks on it, cutting very deep and just like creating these huge slashes through its form. And as it sort of makes this gurgling sound, the chocolate ice cream around it begins to patch up the damage that he just did. But it is looking pretty haggard right now.
So Alex, can you explain this? It says your touch inflicts disease, make a melee spell attack. So does that mean if I cast Contagion,
Make a melee spell attack then.
that'd be on my next turn, wouldn't it? Because
No,
Contagion's already a spell.
no, because you should have. It should have been a melee spell attack that you do.
So would that be like
Yeah, at the
melee?
at each of its turn, it makes a con save. So go ahead and make the attack.
I don't know if I have one. What does it mean by melee spell?
Just roll a regular this regular spell attack for you. So wisdom plus proficiency plus whatever you roll.
If you go to spells, and at the very top it says in the middle spell attack. It should
Oh,
be
plus
like
9.
yeah, +9.
Okay. 19.
Plus 9? Or 19
It's
total?
19 in total.
19 total misses.
Okay.
Okay.
That misses?
Sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you add your d4 for bless?
No, I did not.
Ezra, make a constitution saving throw at advantage from the damage you took.
21.
Am I holding something?
Bless. Oh, no, Virgil
Where's
is.
Virgil?
Virgil didn't take any damage. Okay, yeah, 21 does hit.
Yeah, I haven't.
So at the end of each of its turn, it makes a con save against the disease of your choice. This is going to bring us to Harmony and Virgil.
Can I go Harmony? I want to try something.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, my first question is, what is a hit dice? I've never used one before. What is that?
It's what you use to heal yourself on a short rest.
Is it an actual dice that I'm rolling?
No, it shouldn't be.
Okay.
But if
So
it is, it's a d6 for you.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. I would like to get within 30. Am I within 30 feet of this guy?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then I would like to burn 7 sorcery points for a smite. So we're gonna burn 7. So that'd be 7d8.
So as I recall, you I don't think you can do the smites anymore.
Oh, did we take it away? I thought you made it ranged.
No. Yeah.
Oh, I can't do smites anymore?
No.
Oh boy. Okay, we're going back.
So the creature right now has slimy doom.
Okay.
So it has to have disadvantage on con saves and constitution checks. And then whenever it takes damage, it is stunned until its next turn.
Oh.
But it has to fail 3 checks before it gets that, no? Oh no,
It
you
says
just
if it
afflict it. You just
succeeds,
afflict
it's
it.
no longer poisoned.
Okay.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
Can I twin spell on the same target?
No.
Okay. Well, then what I will do is I will do a 5th level fireball, like I was intending to do in the beginning.
Okay.
Let's do a dex save for me.
Okay.
Dex save 17.
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh.
That's a dex save of 5 for me.
So I will say, because of how large this creature is, Virgil can aim it high and avoid hitting all you guys.
Okay, well, it saved anyway. So it didn't work.
You still do damage.
Oh, that's right.
Also, it appears to be vulnerable to fire damage, so despite the fact that it's saved, it takes full damage.
It takes 8d6?
Yeah, because any fire damage against it is doubled.
Oh, shit. Well, in my case, it's 10d6. Cool! I want to do this on the...
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm going to do this on mine here so I don't have to roll so much. It takes 35 points of damage.
Okay.
And it's fire damage. And then, because I know that it is going to... I'm going to do death toll, which says it's fire damage. I don't know why it says that. It's not. It's necrotic damage.
So you're doing a quicken spell total dead?
Yeah, I'll do death toll, sure.
Wisdom save. It's a 10. It's going to use its last legendary resistance to avoid that.
Okay. So that is makes it void?
Yep.
Okay, well then that would be my turn.
Okay. At the end of its turn, legendary action to control water to create a whirlpool of ice cream. And I need a strength saving throw from Hyde, Asher, Fira.
We're at 20?
22.
Okay. 20, that succeeds.
I got a 22.
Succeeds.
18. Clutch.
Succeeds.
With the bless.
And Ezra, did I get you as well? No, I didn't. Okay, everyone succeeds. Fuck you guys. That brings us to its turn.
Look out for the whirlpool!
Wasn't I after Virgil?
Yes.
You were. Oh, shit. Okay.
Well, I can't do much, so don't. I'm going to focus on the back side of it and try to cast Fairy Fire
Okay.
at its feet, away from everybody. Dex 13.
Ooh, I rolled a natural 19.
Okay, yeah. And that is my turn.
Okay. It is going to use its breath weapon. I need 120-foot cone. I need everyone except for Harmony to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Are we still blessed?
Yes, you are.
Yes. I haven't taken a lick of damage. Oh my god, the music.
I got 19.
Got a 7.
22.
Okay, Ezra fails. Oh my god.
31.
Success. Virgil?
Sorry, I didn't know you put me in there. Unnatural 20.
Okay. So, Fira. Dex save. Oh, yours was 20?
22.
Oh, yours was high. Oh, fuck you guys. All right. So, Ezra, you take 31 points of cold damage
Oh my god.
and 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
I
my
am
God.
really down.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You're down now?
Ezra gets just demolished by this.
Negative 20 right now.
Holy shit.
Everyone else takes 30 points of cold and bludgeoning damage,
Except for me.
except for Asher, who takes none.
What?
Why does Asher
Do
take
I also
none?
take it?
Rogue.
Because he has
Because he's
evasion.
just a fucking rogue. That's it.
It's evasion. When he succeeds on dex checks, he takes no damage.
Okay, cool.
And then Hyde, you take 21 points of damage.
You said 30?
30 for everyone else. And that brings us to
You
Ezra.
gotta do a saving throw. For the
Oh,
poison, right?
I have disadvantage.
Does she get to add her
18.
bless even though she's down?
Yeah, she does.
18, you save.
Okay. And Virgil, I need you to make a concentration check.
Got it. Oh boy. I rolled a 15. What else am I adding on to there for concentration?
Constitution saving throw.
That's right. Oh, okay. Big numbers. 23.
Okay, so Bless is still up. Ezra, it's your go. Make a death save, please. Okay, that's a success. That brings us to top of the round. Hyde.
I'll go first, if that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 more shots at this thing. Straight reckless. Is Blessed still up, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay. And that's gonna miss, guaranteed.
Okay, roll damage.
Yep.
Alex, I have to do a concentration check, right? To see if my moonbeam is still up.
Yes, you do.
24.
24 points of damage.
Yep. How big is this creature?
I think you said.
It's huge. So do you want to do this, or do you want me to?
Oh, so you can do it, but I'm gonna call out in the name of Baphomet, thinking that this might be the creature I need to kill.
Okay. Sure. So with that, you watch as Hyde, as this creature, its head has been like completely melted off, and it's barely keeping itself up. You watch as it unleashes with the last of its breath this ice cream breath attack that brings Ezra down. And as it's still spewing this frigid ice cream, you watch as Hyde just knocks its head off with the placator. With that, he just dives in and just begins ripping this thing apart, just tearing what appear to be like frozen cookie chunks out of it. And with that, Hyde, completely covered in chocolate gore, screams out in the name of the demon prince Baphomet as he then just begins eating the chocolate core. And with that, the elemental is still and appears to be defeated. At this point, you take a look around. Ezra is still down and doesn't look good, but other than that, everyone else has made it out.
Could I try something? Could I use 6 spell slots to get, or 6 sorcery points to get a 6th level spell slot? And
Yeah,
can I
you
just
can
do heal?
Yeah.
To Ezra? I just want to see it happen.
Sure.
Cool.
So
That's a
you're
6th
70
level spell.
points, and you're at negative 20
I'm
something.
at 50 right now.
Okay, so Ezra, you're up.
Jesus.
And we're gonna. It's late, so we're gonna stop the session there. As you
Yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick. I wanted to use
defeated the ice cream elemental.
She's alive.
Cool.
That's where we are going to end the session.
All right, guys. Good shit. Good shit.
Gosh.
Good shit, everybody.
All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm glad I made it for that.
Yeah. Have a good night.